All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Rizordi, and to you, one and all, I say hello, friends. Welcome back. How's it going? Good to have you here with us once more on this, a lovely, what day is it? Tuesday morning? Is it really only Tuesday? My goodness gracious. It feels like it's much, much later in the week. I've been up. That's not true. I was up very late last night watching the Japan match. More on that in just a moment. First, let me say thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us just as we get started. I should put some music on. Like I said before, Football Manager has no music at all, and so we need some music so we don't just stand here in the silence. Yeah, that's weird. I'm going to go ahead and again do the piano playlist. There's a chill jazz playlist I considered playing, but we'll stay with chill piano this time. If it gets too sleepy time, let me know. We'll find a way to change over to some music that may be a little more energetic. Maybe. Lethal Experiment, good to have you back here. Axix, hello friend. Dr. Nixon, hello. Is this my first day back to FM? No, it's day number 2. Day number 2 here. So yesterday we played through the preseason. We won every single preseason match, and so spirits are high. Today we will begin playing the regular season. Very excited for that. How's it going, Fernanthus? Hello, Italian. Jim, welcome back. Good to see you, Gelizar. Pepper, a pleasure as always. Polizia. Hello, Xerxes. Welcome back for sure. Hello to Heliquin. Hello, Jerry Moore. Hello to you, Sir Wales. How's it going? The music became too forlorn when the backup striker signed. Yeah, we made some signing yesterday that were somewhat questionable. Don't you worry, though. I'm feeling very, very good about our chances. I'm not feeling good about the bank account, though. More on that in a second. Lethal Experience, I'm the best FM streamer. This is not true. I appreciate it. I have a very good time, but yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I watch other FM streamers occasionally just to see how it's supposed to be streamed, and man, the amount of tactical knowledge they have, and people come into chat and say things like, yo, streamer, I'm using this offense in this shape, using this role, and not scoring at all. How do I change that? And the streamer will say, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, make this change and you'll win all the prizes. And they sound like they know what they're talking about, where I genuinely have no idea, absolutely no idea at all what's going on in my games. And that makes it fun for sure. All right, we'll begin with the topic of great dismay, great disappointment. Last night, Japan played against the Croatian team in the World Cup and lost. Boo. It's fine. Japan's my adopted country. It's where I live now. But at the same time, it was really, really nice time. The last 2 matches against Spain, Germany, actually all the matches in the group stage, and I think about it, all of them I slept through. I said midnight, 4 a.m., too late. And they won a lot of them. And so I decided that my being awake or not being awake was ineffective, that it would not change anything if I were watching the game myself. And so last night I decided, though the match started at midnight, I would stay up and watch it. And I decided it was time for me to be part of something. And so we went to the local soccer, football themed bar, which I had never seen before. It's definitely exclusively about football there. And joined the crowd. And it was really, really fun. Really, really fun. I put some pictures on Discord. I won't post them here. They're not super interesting, unfortunately. They're just pictures, except for, as I mentioned on stream yesterday, there is a sign there that says, "Smorking okay." So if you want to smork inside of the bar, you're welcome to. The bar itself is about the size of my living room. It is really, really, really small. I don't know how to describe it in terms of area, but it felt cramped when there were about 10 people inside. And by the time the game actually kicked off, there were about 55 people inside this room, standing shoulder to shoulder, chest to chest. Noms, my wife, is unfortunately very, very short, and there was a fairly tall Japanese man standing in front of her, and so she spent most of the day trying to crane around him. That said, there were 4 televisions. There were 4 televisions across the room, and so you could see no matter what was happening. But yeah, it was 3,000 money, 3,000 yen to go there. Now, I misread the sign when I talked about yesterday. Yesterday, I said it was a 3,000 yen table charge just for showing up. It cost 3,000 yen. This is false. For 3,000 yen, it was all you could drink for the entire World Cup match. And my goodness, did our Japanese compatriots make fine use of that. Yeah, it's weird. So I think one thing I've said before about Japanese culture here is that people tend to be very, very reserved, very polite, very quiet in public. There's a radical split, though, a strong direction between how people are at the bar versus how they are absolutely everywhere else. People were so happy and excited and silly. And I realized that men are so affectionate with each other here in a way that just doesn't happen in the US. While they were still largely sober, like various guys were just coming in and hugging each other and touching each other's faces. Like, I think I've only ever seen this happen in the US with like family members, or when people are very, very, very intoxicated. But yeah, I was like, oh, it's good to see you. Oh, I'm glad you're here for the soccer match. Like, this real like aura of happiness was happening. And I thought as the match went along, that might change. But no, the whole way through, even when there was very bad play, people stayed happy and excited and would cheer for the smallest feats of athleticism. Like, not even shots on goal. It'd be like, oh, we won a header. Our players who are so much shorter than the Croatians won a header. Ah! It was exciting, and everyone was like really, really into the match. There was a man who had elected himself the captain of the bar, and he spent the night at one of the televisions pointing at each player and saying what he should be doing and he should be doing. And it was very, very funny. I think if I'd seen that in the US, I would have said, okay, come on, you jackass, sit on down. But no, like, everyone was really into it. And if you weren't into the captain's instructions of the players, there were 2 other TVs to watch. And it was nice. It was a nice thing. Really and truthfully, it was the first time in Japan that I feel like I was part of something. Like, I've definitely been part of conversations and part of classes, but never in quite as organic of a way. Like, they were just happy, and I was happy, and we were watching football. And it really, really is the great thing about international soccer, right? Is that we can all just enjoy it together. So that was nice. Less nice was the outcome. I mean, every commentator saying the same thing, of course. The Japanese penalties were abysmal. They were flat and low and slow. Obviously, I'm not a football player. Obviously, I can't imagine the stress and pressure of kicking a penalty kick in the World Cup. But yeah, it was a letdown. It was a letdown through and through. Exactly. The Croatian keeper did a very good job in guessing directions, but yeah, we had this standard conversation. And I should say that many of the people in the bar, though they were racially Japanese, spoke English pretty well, and so included me in conversations. The very first thing someone said to me in English was, "You are not Croatian, are you?" No, American. Yeah, so I mean, there was a standard conversation about the team that goes first in penalties has a slight advantage. Generally speaking, it's an advantage to take the shot at all, right? Most penalty kicks go in, all these things that we know are true statistically, and it just didn't matter. But man, people kept believing. Like, anytime a player had their shot stopped, there wasn't this sort of thing I've seen in American bars of like, oh, you idiot, I could have made that shot. Instead, there was like a sort of polite, okay, this is bad, but we'll recover. And even when the game was over, even when Japan had definitely lost, there was no yelling, there was no cursing. It was like a resignation that things were over. And it was still nice, and there was, you know, they tried hard, and that was good. It was a very different attitude towards sports defeat. There was no blame being passed around. Now, again, this is only one bar with 50 or so people, out of a city of millions and millions, so I shouldn't read too much into it. But at the same time, it was very, very cool to do. That said, Noms and I didn't get out of that bar till 3 a.m., and yeah, I'm pretty tired. we didn't get to bed until 3:45 or so, and it is now 8:40 my time, and so I am a little bit sleepy maybe. I suspect that we will not be doing that again until next time around, but yeah, we'll see. Will I have a different approach to underachievers today? Should I learn from my Japanese fellow watchers and say, oh, you tried hard out there even though you gave the ball away? We'll see. We'll see if Coach Risordi has learned his lesson on this one. I do have some doubts, though. One last thing before we get to today's game. I would like to give a strong endorsement of a product. And that product is the Humble Onigiri. Now, if you've played Pokemon, you probably know what this is. But if not, it's a very common Japanese lunch food, I guess. It's often taken for a meal on the go or a light meal. What it is really and sincerely just a rice ball. Like a ball of rice in a triangular shape, usually. That is surrounded by nori, which is dried seaweed, and in the very middle of it is usually some like treat, some snack, miso paste, a plum, this kind of thing. And it's really, really cheap, like 78 yen or so probably like 60 cents in American monies. And it is delicious, especially after a night of a few drinks. At 3 in the morning, you go to the 7-Eleven, you get the onigiri, and it fills you right up and tastes great. And you can never imagine just how tasty cold rice can be. There you go. If ever you're looking for a tasty snack, the Humble Onigiri, 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up for sure. All right, I think that's all the words I have, so let's push this button and go over to video game time. I had the heater on in this room just before stream started. That was a mistake. I always forget like how animated I get and how much I heat up the room myself. So tomorrow, no heater. It's just too warm now. All right. So this is us. We made ourselves yesterday. At this distance, gosh, it's the spitting image. Though it is the case that if you zoom in a little bit, maybe it looks a little bit less bright. Let's go and bring up the game and see what is what. Like I said, we are just about to start the actual factual season. You will see over here that we are indeed on the upswing on money. 420,000 monies in the bank. This is because of the season ticket holders buying their tickets, I believe. We actually are profitable so far. That's pretty good. You will notice, though, that we are made a slight mistake. And that slight mistake is we are currently overspending our wage budget. Now, it's not by a lot. It's probably close enough that the board will not fire us over it, but I was trying very hard not to do this. And the big issue, the really, really, really big issue, is we have an old man striker. Let's go and pull him up right here. The old man striker named Danny Rowe down here, he is 33 years old. He is not good. He is worth between 1 and 7,000 money. Can you guess how much his wage is? Can you guess? Oh, you're going to see it. 2,000 money per week. He is the highest paid player on the entire team. He is worth nothing. He should be retired. He should be getting his CPA license and working on tax returns. Oh, 2,000 money per week. That's absurd. And because he's loaned away, we can't do anything with him. He's just going to sit there and consume all of our money for the next 2 years. Do you have good leadership? Middling, we'll call it. Our current captains are both defenders. So Danny Rowe, we sent away just to not have to deal with them. But yeah, I don't know. Poor Danny Rowe. All right, what are the big things to talk about before we get started? The biggest thing to talk about is this character is my favorite so far. This guy right here, Jeff King, a regular starter getting paid only 800 monies right there. Wow. And he's really strong in his role. He's 26 years old. He's still improving. He has done an absolutely amazing job consistently giving assists forward, playing the ball well. He's improving as a human being, determined makes of himself. This guy right here, Jeff the King, is my favorite on our team. Would you like to see this contract screen for Danny Rowe? Sure. I think, unfortunately, the contract we can see for Danny Rowe is just his loan contract. But let's see what happens. Yeah, there he is. There he is. So they're covering, I guess they're actually covering all of his wage. Never mind. I shouldn't be complaining about his wage. in that it's being covered by somebody else. Nonetheless, I'm happy to complain about it. Danny Rowe is surely the cause of all of our problems. The end. That's good stuff, Oh, I'm losing money for other reasons. Oh, I know full well why I'm losing money. I'm losing money because I spent way too much money on hiring a defensive midfielder I didn't really want. That's how it goes. One thing we have here is an excess of good strikers. These three fringe players, I'm probably not be able to play consistently. Gyasi here is giving us a lot of possibility and coverage, so I probably want to keep him around. He also might improve halfway decently. Joe Quilly here only plays one position, and as you see, he is dropping like a rock. So I think we may try to sell Joe Quilly at some point, get a little bit more money back. The other one, Akwasi Asante, plays multiple roles also. I think on this team, given the current formation we're using and tactic we're using, we just need one pure striker, and that's good old Kabongo Tishamanga. He's been really, really good for us. Really, really strong player so far. The only issue I have is that he has been injured a few times. In preseason, I think he's injured twice. One was a 2-day injury, one was a week-long injury or so. We're a little concerned about old Tishmanga. Who else to talk about? On the left-hand side, another person currently struggling with injuries is George Cooper here. He is an important player. He's our main winger there. He has a negative. What are you complaining about, man? He has little standing in his social group. Well, score some goals, get some plays, it'll be fine. Jack Clark is A+, yes, as far as being able to help out on the left and the right. It's nice to have that swing character. He also might become quite good someday. So we got to give him some starts to be able to reach his abilities. But right now we appear to have two characters whose primary role on the team is covering the wings. What are you currently training as? So he's training in a position we're not using regularly. I think it makes a good idea for us to instead move him to left or right there. So tell me more about yourself, Jack Clark. Left-footed. So let's go ahead and train him for the left side instead. What is the tactic of our left side currently? It's wing support. Okay, we can do that. So we'll train you on the left side attacking midfield. Wing support. Forever. All right. Are these people injury prone? That's a hidden variable, right? I don't know if anybody's injury prone at this point. I'm just reading the tea leaves and seeing who is injured regularly. So that's a nice thing. I feel pretty good about our left-hand side here. The right-hand side is also really, really exciting. So Liam Mandeville was our starting right winger initially. He's been doing just fine. However, look at this youngster. Look at this youngster here. 21 years old, from Albania. He's playing on the right-hand side. I believe he's training there also. Yes, he is. And I'm excited. I'm actually excited to see how he does playing for us there. He is worth a tremendous amount of money potentially, and so I'll be excited to see what we can do with him. But our right side's well covered. Our left side's well covered. Up front, we're feeling very, very strong. I can see hidden stats in the player report. All right, let's go ahead and see what George Cooper's player report looks like. Hello. All right, he may have a problem with injuries. Possibly. Doesn't like the big matches, inconsistent, bad at heading. You're going to be good Sky Bet League 1 if your leg doesn't fall off. All right. All right. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. If it's red, it means he does have the problem. This is might, though. Might means maybe, yeah? Yeah, possibly? Oh, Ladaudio, how's it going, friend? Thank you for the resub, I appreciate it. Who let me install this again? I know. Every single year, a feeling overwhelmed me where I say, what I need in my life is Football Manager. I don't know what causes it, but every year I'm so pleased. Ladaudio, thank you for the resub. It's awesome seeing you. Hope things have been good for you, my friend. So what do we do with a character who might have injury problems? I'm guessing play him less often. I'm guessing we should baby him, possibly. Good thing we do have other characters who can help out in that position. All right, sell them? But he's George Cooper. He's only 25 years old. Is it time to put the old fellow out to pasture? We'll see. It's early days. We'll see how it does for us. Our midfield has been a bit of an issue. And I tried to dump a whole bunch of money into it to fix it. This is where we've had the most injuries so far. So Manny Olecki here was one of our starting midfielders, ideally. But with that said, he's been injured since the playthrough began. Yeah, 4 to 5 months there. I think he started at 7 months when the playthrough started. He will come back, he will help us, and that'll be fine. Hey, you're good. Oof, indeed. Yeah, that Japanese loss last night was pretty heartbreaking. Hello, Sally. Hello, Fat Sparrow. Didn't know I like playing football games. I love them. Love them so much. Tim Akinola here is down from Arsenal. He's one of the Arsenal youngsters hanging out with us. He has consistently been uninterested in playing for us. Every single match, he has been, disengaged, uninterested. We've talked to him. We've given him insistence he must play well, but he believes he deserves to be at a higher level team than this. But we are his for the entire, he is ours rather for the entirety of the duration. He cannot be seized back by the head club, and so hopefully it is the case that he'll do all right for us and get part of the team spirit as things go by. That will be good. How do you get a Premier League loan? I honestly don't know. It was set up before the game started. I'm guessing he's on the under-23 team in the Premiership, so he's probably just enjoying vacationing here in Chesterfield. There's a bunch of sort of middling characters in the midfield. And then here's where I spent all of the money. Yes. This character here, we tried to sign, 4 or 5 different midfielders, defensive midfielders, and it was a struggle to get any of them. And so I finally landed on old Matty Willock. He is playing as our defensive midfielder. He is not very good at it right now, but he will be. He will be. This was definitely a panic signing because this was the big weakness in our team. I considered trying to borrow someone from the senior affiliate of Derby, but I couldn't find anyone who seemed any good. So he's getting paid more money than he's worth probably, but I believe he'll become something special. By which I mean competent. Defensive left is the position where we have the weakest setup right now. We do have one more character who's currently on loan elsewhere. The other character is not especially good, but he is quite young. So I'll be very curious to see if Bailey Clements here turns into somebody really good. We're going to switch characters back and forth on the defensive left side, give Bailey Clements the minutes, and hopefully he'll improve well. We'll see. The middle here is where our captain lives. Jamie Grimes, captain there. Got a 14 in leadership, central defender out there making the calls. At 31 years old, he probably does not have too many more years with us, but he is still in his prime years. He is still keeping things together out there. Our right side is Jamie Grimes' territory. That's not true. It's like Tyrone Williams' territory. He is 27 also. We have a lot of older folks you're probably noticing. A lot of veterancy. Not getting paid too much. He's okay. All good, all good. And then we come to my favorite position, where we have Jeff King and Raheem Shackelford. So when the playthrough started, Raheem Shackelford was our number 1. He was the one who was tapped to play every day. But in the preseason, Jeff King absolutely proved himself to be the number 1 starter, and glad for that. Last improvement we made to the team before we get started here is we had a goalkeeper on loan down to us who was pretty good, but I didn't feel confident in building the team around a loaned out keeper, and so we got our own keeper instead. I want to say young Joe Fryer, but he's a little older than what he's like. So we picked him off of free agency. He had no contract. And here he is. Hopefully he develops well also. A lot of potential there, and so much fitness. I look forward to seeing him running up and down the tiny end of the field here. There's the team. We come then to our season. Our very first match here is against Dorking. In the VNL, I should mention that there's an expectation that we'll hit 2nd position. The 1st position gets automatically promoted up to Skybet League 2. All the rest of us have a playoff to maybe get up also. We'll see how it goes. First, though, a press conference for Dorking. Here we go. Let's start this thing right. You'll notice that the press does not like me. I don't know why. I've answered every single question they have ever had. I have been honest and forthright and wonderful. And they don't like me. Maybe they want me to yell at them more. Who wouldn't like that? So do we believe that Chesterfield can get off to a winning start? I believe so. Yeah, absolutely. Preparation complete. The players get a good result. So preparation is not totally complete. We have about 70% familiarity with our tactics, but it's okay. I'm going to say instead, with every match we play, we develop our mentality, our philosophy, and our team cohesion. Are we playing as a semi-professional football? No, this is a full-time team. And we are definitely down the heap, but we are not, we are a professional football team. Pundits suggest that Armando Dobra, that's our right winger, will be the key factor in determining whether we have a successful season or no. Is that a fair assessment? I mean, he's one of many. We have a strong team of lots of players who work together, a well-oiled machine, and Dobra is a fine cog. Many quality players. I don't want to break the kid's spirit, but I don't want him to get uppity either. Our squad's strong. He's pretty good too, though. Do we have an update on Manny Oileki's injury? Out forever, sorry. Out for a while, optimistic. High hopes for Charlie Rutt. So Charlie Rutt here is another youngster we hired. My hope is that he improves as a youngster and can eventually take over the old captain's position when the captain retires. You know, he's not ready for it quite yet. Maybe someday soon. But hopefully he will play right here in the future. If I'm going to start his career in the Chesterfield youth team, I don't mean to say you're an idiot, Poppy Hill, but you understand he's currently on loan at Macclesfield. He is not playing on the youth team. He's already elsewhere. We're taking it slowly, making sure he's playing at the right level for his age. Glorious. Hey, Mr. Blue, good seeing you. You root for Northampton Town. Awesome. Maybe I'll play them next year. Every year I pick one team to play. We'll see. With Willock having just signed, this is the new defensive midfielder, we'll hold a press conference to unveil him. Sure. What are my thoughts on facing the newly promoted Dorking to kick off the season? I look forward to embarrassing them, to show they actually belong down in the south of the north, wherever they want to be, but they do not belong in our National League. Okay, I don't see anything that's like terribly cruel and dismissive here, so we'll give them respect. How excited am I? Well, I'm smiling, I'm talking aloud to my wall. Let's do it. Is the team ready? I think I already answered this. Oliver Wilde, please check the tape. It was good. We're doing well. Willock's available. We'll be throwing him in. So he has low match sharpness, but I very much want to give him some time. So probably play for the first half, I suspect. Do you have a regular first choice team? Yes, but I won't tell you who it is. Mark White, the manager of Dorking, has a fine experience. They are old. They are unable to keep up with the youth and excitement of the, what's her name again? Chesterfield side. I almost said Chestingham. That's not a place. We will certainly win. All right, let's see here. I don't want to do mind games. I just want to like say, good job, it's fine. Approach the game as we do any other. That seems nice. All right, no more questions. Everyone still hates us. Oh, that's good. Oliver Wilde merely dislikes me now. No longer is he, what was it before? Hostile? Downcast? Very good. Well done, well done. I hope we win the first match. I mean, who wouldn't, of course? Uh-oh. Wait, who's Lawrence McGuire? Oh, okay. One thing to point out is we tried to get rid of Danny Rowe permanently, but the team he's being loaned to does not want them. Good. Blah, blah, blah. My story here. Who's Lawrence McGuire? All right. He's a center. Oh. He's not actually a center back. He's actually factually the fellow we have playing on the left side right now, consistently. So we now have one player who is actually training for the left-hand side. We'll leave it to the physio. And if necessary, I think we can move our captain over to play left side also. So Lawrence McGuire, good luck and Godspeed. The kid gets the start. Hey, TJ Peg. There's a YouTube series that follows Dorking. Manages a bit of a character. Cool, good to know. I wish I knew so much more about football around the world. I just haven't given the time to learn who are the managers, who are the players. Like, I know that Ronaldo is going to Saudi Arabia for approximately $1 billion a day, like crazy oil money. And I know that Messi is going to Florida, Miami, but that's absolutely all I know, unfortunately. All right, what I'm gonna know about though is the players of Chesterfield. All right, here's our week in review. So a couple things to say. Number one, Mike Jones here has had multiple really, really poor training sessions in a row. Last time I did not chide him because I believe it was the case that he would improve. But he hasn't. So it's time to give him a harsh word, saying, is it possible you're too darn old and shouldn't be here anymore? Come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Shame on you. You're right, I've not been my best. That's good. That's good. We can't yet compliment Joe Cook, looks like. He's not been here quite long enough. Our keeper, Joe Fryer. Wait, we have too many Joes. Joe, Jeff. I may need to either rename people to make their names more distinguishable, or rename everyone Joe. Either way is fine. May I say good words? Nope, not allowed to compliment him. He's too fresh here. Jeff King, though. Man, Jeff King continues to be showing in the top spots. We complimented him last time. I'm not going to do it this time. I don't want it to go to his head. The crown goes on the king's head, not the ego. Oh, it's game time. It's game time. Maybe. Okay, here we go. No injuries. Excellent. So we are not the game of the day. There's one of the mini games. Here are our expectations. They want to draw. The supporters also want to draw. We are playing away, so I guess that makes sense. I guess it's sensible that we wouldn't want to set expectations too high. We will play for a draw. Well, we're playing for a win. Of course, playing for a win. Nonsense. I've got to say, though, I really like this. I really like the new addition of, like, clear supporter expectations. I think in earlier years of Football Manager I played, the fans were kind of an afterthought. like their Twitter messages popped up. It's like, oh, boo, Resorty, boo. But there's never a clear sense of what they wanted other than just more and more wins and signing more and more good players. That the game is integrated more fully, the voice of the crowd, the voice of the fans, is awesome. Now, as a manager, I shouldn't care, right? We are here to score goals, not to make people happy. I don't know. All right, and in the course of the competition, I believe we're supposed to make the playoffs. Make the playoffs, don't do terrible in the cup. Very good. The board can only offer me limited amounts of wage and transfer budget. I believe if we can make transfers, we get up to 12 million of it free and clear before the board starts taking any. Now, where am I going to get 12 million pounds for any of my players? Not going to happen. Connor Cook. Connor Cook is now close to being homegrown. That's great, Connor. Where are you from? You started out at Wigan. At Wigan. That's great. We have a lot of respect and appreciation for that team. Connor, though, you're not playing well. You're not doing a good job. May I give you a harsh word? This random fellow has raised himself to my attention. So you're coming to the principal's office. You come here. You come here. Hi, what's happening? All right, look here, child. He's training at 6'8", not the worst in the world. You've not developed the well. You're right, I've not been good enough. That's right. Little improvement to morale. We're going to keep an eye on Connor Cook. He probably has no future with the club, but I'm absolutely delighted to pretend that I will make him something good with his 5 stamina. Alright. How's everybody looking? Okay, awesome to see that no one is being demanded to stay on the bench. Everybody can play. Including Lawrence McGuire. I'm going to not start him just to be sure that we don't injure him further. And then Akinola, a midfielder, I'm not going to start either. All right, let's go to the tactical meeting. 1 second. Isn't there usually a pop-up of like, what team do you want to use? I mean, that happens here now. Oh, this is the pop-up. Never mind. My apologies. Give the kid the start. Give the kid the start. Awesome. Not very good. We'll be fine. Hey, Jack, how's it going? And then Cooper needs some time off as well. So we're going to bring in Jack Clark, who's our swingy fellow. I feel bad not starting all my very best players, but this is a good way to ensure we don't have terrible injuries. Who's Mike Jones again? One of the many, many midfielders. He's only didn't do well in training, so he definitely gets to live on the bench. This is a defender. This is our left. Joe Quigley is our backup striker, one of them. And Joe Cook's another defender. So we have 2 defenders, striker, winger, keeper. I probably need at least 1 midfielder. I believe Oldiker here can play central. That'll be very good. Very, very good. Oldiker can come in place of Shackelford. One thing I'd like to do very, very much is find a way to do some cross-training to ensure that we have more defenders who can play more positions. I believe the maximum any of them can play is 2. Which is fine, but I believe Shackelford maybe can only play the 1 position. Is that true? Yeah, he's okay here. Okay, we may go ahead and train him into this, just so he's useful in more positions, because he's not going to be our starter on the right-hand side, except rarely. I believe this is the team. Willick here, not quite match ready. Clark the same, but that's all right. Here we go. Fingers crossed. Clark and Matty Willock are lacking in match sharpness. That's true. You're fine. Young Matty Willock. He's our new defensive midfielder. Any preferred numbers for a defensive midfielder? Got a lot of numbers available. We can't use number 14. It belongs to Jack Lester. Hello, Jack. Currently a coach at Sheffield United. Maybe we'll bring him home. Make the fans happy. Oh, he was the manager. He was the manager here. Oh, a player also. I'm sorry I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're awesome. This is the first match, Commander. First match ever. All right, I'm going to say defensive midfielder deserves to be number 25. Bring him home to replace me? No, he'll be the assistant manager. He'll love to come play. All right. The dressing room doesn't agree with today's team sheet. So this is the question of who should be starting, correct? Jeff King, you're in, right? I wonder if they're confused about me not starting Cooper up front. They should tell me exactly what's going on. But everybody else is feeling pretty strong. Don't you worry, team. Gotta trust the resorty. Concerned seems worse than confused. Also, Kieran O'Connor. Wait. Before the game even begins, can I fire him? Can I send him home right now? Kieran O'Connor, where are you? Where are you? All right, look here, man. You are 19 years old. You are hot trash. You have no real contract. Can I cut you? Go away. All right, very good. Very good. How dare you question my decisions, you absolute piece of trash. Good. Is he gone now? Excellent. Oh no, he's still here. He's ineligible. We released him. You can watch from the stands. All right. They have some switches. So far I have not done a single modification to instructions. Ali Rutherford, I assume, is their striker. Yeah, let's just leave it as it is. That's fine. All right, to the dressing room. Everyone's looking composed. Let's start this thing the right way. I want to win every match. No, we're playing on the road, so we have to set reasonable expectations. We're going to put our hands together in a cautious sign. Enjoy the match. Get the season started right. I have faith in you. I love you. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I mean, we're all men here. Manly thoughts. No one cares. No one heard it. They were too focused on their own issues. They didn't hear my strong profession of affection. Oh, look at all those faces. I like your hair, Egan. That's amazing. And then, here's us. So many faces, too. Young Clements, I believe, getting his first start. We go to kickoff. I need to change the settings. Preseason's over. We'll do extended highlights for now. If it's too often, we'll pull something else instead and go to just key highlights. So, here we go. Come on, King. You've been the real fire starter so far. Why'd you show me that? I didn't want to see that. Feel a little nervous. Make sure you get it. Good job, Fryer. Fryer did have one assist in preseason. Oh, to Tishamanga. He's on sides. He boots it into Foster's hands. Foster there, Australian for beer, also English for trash level keeper. Am I extended highlights? I am on extended highlights right now. We may change it. We'll see. Oh, first corner. King gets it in. Oh! Can't quite win on the header. Whelan recovers nonetheless. To the middle. Williams off to one's body. Awkwardly playing. Bouncing here and there. A crazy cross. Gallagher swings for the watermelon. Hey, look at this. The just now hired defensive midfielder. Playing very, very well. Best person out there so far. Our striker is missing. King again. Get to the castle. Willock recovers to King once more, driving it into the middle, where it bounces about usually. Banks is there! Ollie Banks! First goal of the season from midfield. Banks, I had some doubts about it. Wasn't going to start him because I had the kid from Arsenal. Delighted to have him out there, though. It's a goal! Chesterfield up 1-1. It's too easy to make fun of Dorking's name. And so we're going to, we're not going to do that. We will not stoop to that level. Banks, you're an absolute hero. Do you have a goal bonus in your contract? If not, I'm going to give you one. I will modify your contract right now to give you 500 pounds a goal. Oh no, Bob Seger off of Fryer's hands. An absolute blast from pretty close in. Let's see if their corner skills match ours. Wheeler wheels and deals. No troubles at all. And just like that, Chesterfield are up in 4th position. Early days, but a good start. Where is Ollie Banks here? Hello, my friend. 29 years old. Tell me about your contract. You get nothing. You get nothing. Can I negotiate your contract mid-match? I want to offer you the exact same contract. That's an important player. No. Never mind. Never mind. I just want to give you some money. I didn't want to, like, talk about actual substantive issues. At the end of the first half, our striker has been pretty unimpressive. Young Dobra doesn't quite get there. Oh, King again! King! Oh! Mere inches away. Mere inches. A suggestion that we should float our crosses in. Send them up and over. Also, I just remembered I'm in Japan and I have a neighbor right there. I shouldn't get too loud. Also, that is the street right there. Gotta be quiet. Gotta be a little quieter. I'm not changing anything right now. First match. But... Alright. Everything is good. How's it going, King Anubis? Oh! Oh! Just over the back. Just over the net. Alright, looks like we're pretty evenly matched there. Really questionable expected goals on both sides. We'll take it, though. A little bit foully compared to... But yeah, evenly matched through and through. Only thing that differs is what matters. Let's go to the dressing room and see what we're going to do. So, Tishamanga, I'm disappointed in you. Jack Clark, you were not meant to start. So I'm not too right at you. Ollie Banks there. Wow. Joe Fryer. Wow. So I want to give you all... Yeah, you're doing well. Let's find our gear. Yeah, pump those fists. Improve. More, better, good. No one cares. I'm not going to give any personal commentary right now. Joe Fryer is calm. He's in the zone. Auto zone. Perfect. To the second half. Tishamanga better watch out or I'm going to replace him straight away. Who is that? I think it was Whelan. That useless cross. Oh, another attacking opportunity to the middle. And bouncing about, Egan takes it way out. Williams there to recover. Willick again to the middle. Oh, young Dobra bounced off someone's body. Recovers again to Whelan. Wheels and deals to absolute. That's Whelan's absolutely second waste of an opportunity. And by waste of an opportunity, I mean he just kicked it out of bounds. What's wrong with you? Can't deal with the big games, namely any game at all. Taylor, what are you doing? Sneaky snake. Oh, don't you handball. The keeper out of position. Helps his striking side. Tishamanga to the front. Gives it away. Tishamanga, you understand you're paid to score goals, not to pass to the opposing team. Clark forward to Dober in the middle. Tishamanga! Here's the commentary from the sidelines. Says, okay, coach, I forgot my job. I forgot my duties there, but you reminded me. I won't pass it away. I will score a goal. And just like that, 2-0 for the Fighting Chesterfield side. You will recall that the board only wanted to draw. I think what we're drawing here is blood. Tight offside. No, he's onside. Oh boy. It's fine. Secrets. All right. Tishamanga again. Oh, real close. Doesn't quite pull off the header, but that's all right. Hello to you, Fandefato Felgerson. Hopefully that's close. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. All you new followers, thanks for being here. Thanks for enjoying the, what day is it? Tuesday morning excitement. Japanese national team lost, but we will win. Oh, Tishimanga getting there. Taking the ball for himself. The KC is a striker. He's also a bit of a slider. Dobra boots it well forward. Tishimanga not quite there to recover. A little off target from young Dobra. But this is an opportunity, isn't it? Clements from the far back. Oh, another opportunity. So Clements there. That young left defender. Exciting. I am, in fact, excited. He's falling apart right now. Apparently being on the field has thrown him off. His determination is plummeting. Maybe knowing that he gives the striker opportunities like that, and then they can't capitalize on them, causes great dismay. Surely he'll improve, but come on, bucko, keep it up. Now, briefly, I want to know about Whelan. He has had some really unfortunate crosses and passes. His passing is not half bad. His crossing is also eh. We won't focus too hard on that, but... Hey, Klaus, did Noms and I stay up real late going to a sports bar to watch the game last night? Yes, there's some pictures on the Discord, which are of the inside of this tiny, tiny little bar that was jam-packed full of Japanese folks. It was a really nice time. Back to the match. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We'll negotiate in the future. All right. At some point here, we'll start thinking about slowing down the game, bringing in some substitutes just to get other people some game time. No point in tiring everybody out this early in the season. Okay. A little bit of bouncy between the folks. Far down the field. Wow. Joe Fryer must have an instruction to send the ball all the way down. Might change that after this game. He wasn't under pressure and just said, "Oh, what is this? No. Oh. Not a problem in the world." You may have had some doubts. I most certainly did not. In 2 more minutes, we're going to change out the defenders, especially our poor old captain, who is so aged, it's past his bedtime. At 31 years old, he's not sure he can stay awake past Jeopardy anymore. Young Quick there. I wonder if it's Daniel Quick. That's a player we had in one of our prior playthroughs. Who is Quick? Here he is. Dan Quick. Okay, he's from Crystal Palace, so I'm guessing we loaned him down into one of our prior playthroughs. But yeah, I recognize this guy. There's continuity of playthroughs. Alright, time to make some substitutions. So, the center defenders are really struggling right now. I have one person I could bring in for that. It's old man Joe Cook. You're not that old. Never mind. I don't know who anyone is. They all have the exact same, boring English person name. Which side do you prefer to play on? You are a right-footed person, so right side? Yes. So you're going to come in to replace Tyrone Williams. And our striker, having a good game, looking a little tired though. Let's go ahead and bring him off for now. Give Joe Quilly some go. 2 substitutions. Some fresh legs up front. Wait, we're ahead by 2. We're ahead by 2. We shouldn't actually bring a new striker in. We should bring in someone defensive-ish instead. So, Oldeker. We'll make this change. All right, very good. Get a little team talk. Just keep on keeping on. I'd like you to see the result through. Cook loves it. Ready to defend for us. Excellent. I feel a little bad for their side here. Getting absolutely dominated up front. And now, in desperation, beginning to take some cards. Alright. Oh, Oldeker. What a beautiful try that was. Unfortunately, Clark hasn't had a great game. But the team lifts him up. This should be the last play of the game. And we'll call it a Chesterfield winner all the way. That's it! Well done, everybody. We begin with a win. That right there appears to deserve to be a goal in a big, big way. Our keeper kept it clean sheet all the way through. I believe his contract does give him a good amount of money for that. £500. Go ahead and buy yourself, I don't know. What does £500 buy these days? Buy yourself a 500 euro single pound. I don't know how much money's worth. My apologies. All right. A great start to the season. Where do we say that? Nothing about the season. But yeah, nice work. Everyone's had a great time, except for Ross Fitzsimmons. So he's responded poorly to basically everything we've ever said. Tell me about him. Unlikely to improve, finding it hard to adapt to the core of the squad. Why is he anxious? Like, he didn't get to play, but again, he's the backup keeper. Should we not care? Is he worried this cements him as backup keeper forever? I mean, you have a job, man. You sit there and get paid to, like, adjust your gloves all day long. I don't know. Oh, we won some achievements, clean sheet, and first victory. We are tied for first position with a lot of other fine folks. Oh, Knott's Company is actually, or Knott's Company, Knott's Berry Farm is actually in our league. I thought they were a league above us. Nope, definitely first in VNL. Where were you last year? How do I see that? Think it's this way? There's some way to see year over year. History. There it is. Alright, so they were in League 2 a while back and then have dropped down and stayed towards the top of the National League for a while. I don't know why I thought they were in League 2. They have a midfielder I want very much. What's his name again? He used to be shortlisted, and I got angry, and yeah, Ed Francis there. Terrific signing. If they end up having a hard season, we may try to poach him. Anyway, Tiernan O'Connor got released midway through the match. How would that happen? F. Only sign O'Connor to last resort. You know what? I'm going to shortlist him forever, just so we can occasionally pull him up and remember the glorious time we fired him mid-match. All right. Olderker gets one over on Dorking. Wait, Olderker is like some random midfielder. Oh, I see. He previously played for Dorking. I was about to say he didn't score anything. But that's pretty good stuff. White here has a cagey press conference, does not want to talk about it. Understandable. Dobra did a very good job. Supporters would have been keen to see what Dobra had to offer. We're undoubtedly delighted. So many new starts, so much happiness. Let's go talk to the press. Hey, a fourth journalist, James Bowman of the Dorking Football Paper. Why do we not have our own paper? Got to work on investing in local infrastructure. Okay. Richard, you must be delighted with the results. It was lovely. We had a good time. Nice to go off to a winning start. Sure, everybody loves to win. Let's keep it going. How good was Matty Willock? We're going to silence those doubters who said I was spending too much money on signing him. So, we're going to keep building. Well done. How good was Joe Fryer? He was amazing. I got one over on Mark White with the result. How do I feel about it? Not a battle of wits, no mind games. Let's don't be silly. All right. At the end of that, Finley West, our local paper person, likes us more. Oliver Wilde likes us less. I do not know how this is determined. it probably doesn't really matter to me if they like me. I mean, that's not true. I want everyone to like me. I'm a desperate, desperate person. Please, can't we all be friends? Can't All right. Well, the competition review, see who ended up where. Chesterfield's 57,000 rated striker is a sort of interest from Ross County. All right. He didn't have a great game. I mean, he scored once ultimately, but he was really struggling in the first half. What do we know about him? He's wayward at crossing, bad in the air, is only a striker, could be quite good someday. I shouldn't speak ill of him because someone else might try to pick him up. He's not getting paid that much money. We do have him for 2 years. I wonder if we should preemptively offer him a bigger contract, not right now, but after a while, just to hope he'll stay around. Because if he's going to be good enough for higher leagues, it's not clear he'll stay with us. What was he very bad at again, though? I think he was bad at heading. Is that right? His heading is 7. It's not that bad. And penalties, quite good. I think we're going to train him to respond to one of these. So crossing is not super important in his position, of course. Poor in the air concerns me a little bit. So let's see if we can train him to work on heading and such. Where is heading? Aerial. There we go. Please improve. We'll see how it goes. All right. Happy with the win. All true. Jamie Grimes. That's the captain there, I believe. Yep, Captain Jamie Grimes is pleased with what I said. Thanks. All right. This is Jack Bates. We were looking for any defensive midfielder at all to borrow from Derby. This fellow may be good someday, but decent stamina, decent determination. We're going to say, not for us, thank you. I may start messing with the training a little bit. As of right now, I have it set up for the assistant to handle it, but I think we may be having a little bit less effective training than we could if I took control. Willock is unveiled by me. It's very strange we're having a press conference the day or the afternoon after a match, the day after a match. Yeah, day after a match, actually, to introduce someone who already played. Fine. Will Willock have a big part of success in the future? He's great. Mona Brilliance can win. How pivotal will he be? He's great. Does the deal leave me with too many options in central midfield? You understand he's playing defensive midfield, right? Quality and depth. How do I deal with the inevitable competition for playing time between Willock and Ollie Banks? You do understand that he's playing a different position than Ollie Banks. The game does not know my intentions to retrain him, but fine. That's fine. Would I say he's part of my long-term vision? Of course he is. Everyone is great. Will he fit into my tactics? Of course he will. I wouldn't have hired him otherwise. Will he perform in different roles to the team? Yeah, he helps in lots of ways. Is the risk, and this being his 5th club, I'm taking a player with too much veterancy? No. Chesterfield is the right place for him to be. That's right. Does he align on my long-term objectives? I mean, winning. Winning is the objectives. Why do you want to work with me? I offered him money. What do you want? All right, we made it through the press conference. I only became slightly outraged at the end. This has gone a little bit too long sometimes. Hello, Kachapon. Didn't know I like footy. I like footy quite a bit. I'm a very, very delighted fan of the game, for sure. It's a local paper person. It hates me even more. I think next time he asks a question, I may yell at him. We'll see what happens there. How's it here in Japan? Yeah, despite the loss last night, people really enjoyed the game. I said earlier that unlike other places I've seen football matches, when the team lost, the viewers who I was around were all just like so appreciative of how hard the team had tried. You know, there was a clear sense that the Japanese viewers were just like proud to see their team do well on the national stage. there was no one saying nasty words like, oh, what terrible penalty kicks. Oh, they're so bad. Which I think I could easily imagine having heard in the US or in Poland, the two other places I've watched games so far. But it was nice. It was a refreshing attitude to see in response to sport. All right, season ticket sales. 2,600 season tickets for the season. 100 more. 100 more than we expected. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a boy indeed, Laudio. Laudio's reminding me that I went to see a Tokyo Giants game a while back, and they had all these like encouragements to cheer different things. And some of them were like standard phrases like "come on" or "good job," and then someone had translated as "that's a boy," which it's like what you say when delivering someone. I think it was an attempt to translate "that a boy," but not so good. Well, back to the U.S. for next World Cup. I would love to be Flux. This is the one thing I'm sad about in leaving the U.S. is I so want to see the World Cup. I was not going to go to Qatar, of course, for a bunch of reasons. I'll probably go ahead and take a vacation to the U.S. in 4 years. My father will be glad to see me, I'm sure, but it should be good. All right, Chesterfield versus Aldershot. That is a team we're playing in 6 days at home. Is a fan day promoting the team, so we better win big. Deals on which a sponsor who will buy match tickets to give out for free. Wow. Earlier, I pulled up the Wikipedia page for our stadium, and I think it said that there's a Tesco and a Taco Bell, something like that. That our stadium is like in the middle of a commercial district. So I like to imagine that the Tesco has bought some match tickets. Go buy one Tesco branded pack of biscuits, and you get a free ticket. All right, Aldershot looks like they lost their first match. Their goalkeepers are good at kicking the ball long. They're playing that 4-4-2, which everybody loves. Not good at teamwork, and not good at passing either. That's how it goes. Hogenwald, how goes the save? We've played one match so far in the save in the regular season, so it's going really well. I'm having a ton of fun, but we just got started. Hope you're doing well, Hogenwald. Welcome to the channel. All right. Now, I wonder if in response to that scouting report, I should make modifications to training for the week. Maybe not. I think one really good thing we did last time we played is instead of one of these rests, we had a match overview where we talked about what went well and what didn't go well. Tesco, like the song Disco? Wait, am I mispronouncing Tesco? Is Disco? Tisco? Is it said Tisco, not Disco? not Tesco? I've been saying Tesco on stream for years and no one's corrected me. Usually you all are very, very quick on correcting me when I say things wrong. So I don't know. Where is the match review? There we go. We'll see what went well. We improve our cohesion. We don't blame people who are playing poorly, except maybe a little bit. Oh, you spell the letters out. Oh, I see. Okay, so it is still Tesco, but you say it as Tesco. I don't know a song in which you spell out the word disco. Do I? D-I-S-C. No, I don't know this. I don't know music. I know nothing. Y'all will have to teach me for sure. All right, so apparently we're continuing to scout for defensive midfielders. I already went ahead and got one, so I think we need to stop scouting them, especially people we can't possibly afford. So let's go over to the scouting section and say, no more focuses. Just give me anybody you want. Clear all those. I'm sure they're great. Not for sale. Yeah, why are you giving me someone who's not for sale? Very strange, very strange. Clear all of them. Good. So we're just currently scouting in our own league and league above. Morse is on loan. I don't know who that is. That's fine, though. Alright, injury update here. 3 players are still out. Not for too terribly long on 2 of them. George Cooper is in peak condition. So he didn't get the start last time, but he will get this next time. Also, I'm a little dismayed that we have 2 matches in very quick sequence here. Yeah. Do we? Wait, where are we? I'm lost. What is today? It's August 9th. Hey, it's my birthday! This is actually my birthday. Yeah, we have this one and then Wrexham right away. Very quick turnaround so early in the season. It's way too early to say anything about which team is weaker or stronger. I know Wrexham has a possibility of climbing out in a hurry here, but I think I should field a somewhat weakened team for this one. Oh, it's my home opener, though. We can't lose on fan day. We have to win on fan day. All right, we'll deal with that down the road. Problem for future Resorty. Bailey Clements is my only real option in left back. I don't want to click it. Current training workload unlikely to lead to a higher than normal level of injuries. That's fine. Oh no. Oh, this position might be cursed, friends. 4 to 5 months out. Oh, he played really well in his first match. Torn knee ligaments. Oh, that's no good. That's no good, bucko. Alright, can I talk about your injury? Firm handshake. Welcome. Oh. When you come back, I will take good care of you. Thanks for the support. Appreciated. Can't wait to get back to playing. Heartbreak, heartbreak, heartbreak. Alright, let's learn what the coaches think about him. Now fire him? No, no, no. It doesn't say that he is injury prone. We just got somewhat unlucky. Selfish. Shame on you. That's a little heartbreaking. Alright, so we have a slight issue now. And a slight issue is this. So, we got some injuries going. We got some injuries going in this position. And we have, I believe, genuinely no one else. Is that true? Let's see, let's see. Yeah, this is genuinely true. There's no one else. And in the under-18 squad, there apparently is no one playing that position. So I may not have a real under-18 squad, unfortunately. Let's see. Remove that. Add that. Okay. So... Hello, Jack Dolman. On a youth contract. He's only 16 years old. Should we give him the start? Should we pull this kid up to the bigs? It might break his little mind. No, probably shouldn't do that. Who's played best? Wow, Farrell Waite here. Playing so well. Anyone else on defensive left? Caleb Fletcher. Very good fitness. Plays a whole bunch of position left-hand side. That's nice. Oh, we can just, get rid of these other ones, I believe. Is that true? This is not getting rid of them. I clicked them all off. I've noted that it does. Alright. Michael Okochi. Also 16 years old. High determination. Good stamina. Good-ish stamina. What do you think, team? What do you think, team? I've got to at least bring someone up. So, who plays the most positions? Yeah, Dolman unfortunately only plays the one. Okachi, you're in the best position as far as playing positions for us. I'll definitely go ahead and look at free agents, but this is a just-in-case situation. So welcome, child, to the big leagues. He's unavailable for next match. Oh, that's for the under-18s. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see if we can find any free agents who will help. The issue, of course, is I have no money, and so I might get in trouble with this. Okay, go looking for anybody. Do players in range? What does range mean, I guess? Not sure. So it needs to be someone who plays left. I don't particularly care about roles. Ideally transfer listed, but no. Could we bull the expensive forward until he quits on his own? Potato, we sent the expensive forward to another team. The other team is paying for their bill, thank goodness. Because that expensive player is terrible. Attributes. Need someone who's good at the left side. Don't really care about what role it is, just... I think we play wingback, is that right? I think that's right. And I think ideally want attacking. Let's go ahead and bring this down to a reasonable level for ourselves. And then try to match... yeah, just like 10 of them possibly. Okay. Interested transfer. Cool. So, Cole Da Silva here looks amazing, according to the scouts. He's currently wanted by Motherwell. So I think we're not going to get this guy. Let's see what the agent says. We'd like to know what he wants. He wants a wage of 1.1 to 1.7 per week. He wants to be a star player. He wants to strengthen the first team up front. Okay, so I'm not willing to agree with that. But I am willing to let him play a bunch, and that's a reasonable wage for what we can do. He might be a sociopath. Oh, he's got really high aggression. We'll look in a second. Alright, I can't make any promises. If I say the demands sound fine, are we locked into the demands? Not sure about the demands. We need time to think. See in a second. His aggression is not too high. So I was worried he was a sociopath. He had really high aggression and would go break people's knees. So not amazing at off the ball. So he moves kind of slowly. Is that what that means? Like moves slowly when attempting to... Yeah, moves slowly when not having the ball himself. Other than that, pretty okay. Hello, bucko. I'm unwilling to do this. Starts immediately, star player fine. Allows the player to treat the club as a stepping stone. I would strongly prefer he didn't, but we could do a very, very high release cause. So I'm going to say no for right now and see what he says. He's on board with it. He's in fact on board with it. He'd find it more appealing, though, if he can move on to bigger club. You know what? He might be willing to take a lower amount of money in order to come with us if we let him go free. He's more interested in Motherwell, so we're going to have to offer him something nice. Where is the... You can climb out of here. We will give him the opportunity to go elsewhere. Is back going to be a part of the game? No, it's a playlist. Football Manager has almost no music. So the playlist is just chill piano. We've chosen a couple different playlists as we've played so far. I like this one most so far. It's most laid back and appropriate for the playthrough, we'll say. Now there are other playlists we could try, but how it goes. All right, you will listen. Hello, friend. Ah! All right. I'm not allowed to go to 1-6 a week. Wait, why not? Is this just them saying, is this them saying I have no money in the budget and so don't hire anyone, thank you? He was asking for 1-7, which is totally reasonable. If I dump these, then can I bring it up some? Nope, still 110 per week. Oh, goodness. He's not going to take this. He's not going to take this, unfortunately. Yeah, what's going on here? I was going to look at the finances and we can figure it out. So this is clearly the issue. I can't move money anywhere, unfortunately. So the question is, will the board give me just a little bit more money so that I can pick this fellow up? They'll let me know shortly. I don't want to walk away. Can I ask for a little bit of time, possibly? There's no way to stall, is there? Must respond. And there's walk away. If I walk away, he's not going to talk to me again. So we learned for ourselves that in the future, we need to make sure we have the money available before we talk to anybody. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate we can't say, Tom, let me talk to the board and get back real soon. I thought in prior years there's a button that says, let the board handle this negotiation. But, alright, hopefully he'll still talk to us in a while. The board's probably not going to give me money, but we'll see. We'll see. How's it going, Happy? Good seeing you. Okay, so Akinola's back with us. This is the midfielder from Arsenal. Lemons is knocked out, unfortunately. If I have to put a 16-year-old kid in, it's going to be an absolute disaster. It seems likely he's going to have to play. Because the other left defender is... Yeah, the other left defender is someone who is just coming back from injury. So he's not going to have full sharpness, I suspect. And back-to-back matches. Yeah, they're not willing to give me any money at all. Oh, really? So you might recall that I fired this guy mid-match because he insulted me. He's been picked up by Bangor of the Loft 41 Premier Intermediate League. What kind of league is that, friends? What kind of league is that? I don't know who you are. So we're currently in like the 90th best league. It's a Northern Ireland Premier League. Premier Intermediate. Is this like a Sunday casual league? Have some drinks, have some laughs, don't get injured? Anyway, I hope you have a nice life, kid. Could we offer him a trial to a free agent? Wait, are we allowed to play trial characters in matches? I didn't think we could. But sure, I'd be happy to go find that guy again and invite him to come hang out with us at least. Though now that we've insulted him, it's possible he will be unwilling to come spend time with us anymore. What was that man's name? What was that man's name? I may have shortlisted. I hope that I shortlisted him. Let's see. Hello, kids. Yes. Would you be interested in coming and hanging out? At least practice with us. Get to know the team. Have a great time. And hopefully not be angry at us anymore. He will join us for a week. Awesome. So earlier we talked about maybe trying to junk one of our strikers or one of our swinging midfielders. So Gyasi here is a 3-position player. He's not great, but he's all right. And then Jack Clark's our backup. And he could be quite good someday. You thought Bangor's in North Wales? I thought Bangor's in Maine. It's very confusing. So I'm guessing we could get more money for Jack Clark here, because he at least has great potential. I don't want to junk him, of course, for exactly that reason. Gyasi has less potential. Has he just joined us? He just joined us. Okay, Asante is not going to be good. Alright, bucko. You've been with us for a while. I need to get some money. How much are you getting per week? Asante. Not a lot, but it'll free up some money at least. Will he be angry? He's open talking to other clubs. Great. And I don't know how much money I want for him. Let's just offer him out, though, and see what people will give us. 30,000, they say. So let's ask for 35,000. And then if he's sold on, I want 20%. And I think that's fine for now. We'll see. All right. Good luck, everybody. Please, someone buy him. I need money, please. If I get promoted, no one cares about the wage budget. It's true. It's true. The issue is I just can't hire on my my replacement defensive player. I need someone desperately to help us out. All right. They're encouraging us to play the exact same team we did previously. No, not actually. They're encouraging us to change everyone around. And they didn't give me a button of do I want to accept this or no. So wait, is this the same team? Mandeville's a different player than last time. Other than that, it seems very similar. We'll figure it out later for sure. All right, 8,300 tickets are being sold here. I think we're giving away a bunch of tickets also. So hopefully it's a good way for us to really encourage people to join our club. 200 people are coming from Aldershot. Hopefully we can get a really nice first match at home. We're the favorites. That's great. Hope that continues. All right, the under 18s are playing. I already promoted one player to the senior club. Young striker could become a star player. Wow, that'd be great. All right, so this is the kid that's gonna be on the bench for us if we need him. There's nobody else I want. Good. Here we go. So they're suggesting that I make a coachee available. Sorry, but no. All right. So nobody wants Asante. They feel the wage demands are too high for what he is. We need to reduce current wage bill. So I could pay part of his wage myself to get rid of him. But as far as I need money here, I'm not sure. I could lower my asking price. I'm so greedy. We can try again. We can try it again. Let's bump it on down to I don't know. 20,000 monies? Again, I need to have, if they have to sell them on, which they won't, give me 20%, please. God. Hopefully tomorrow. Hey, okay, so Notts County will give me 17,000 money for him. They will not give me a sell-on. Alright, we get a little bit of cash. We save the wage. So this would let us have some bargaining room with that defensive player I very, very much want. I'm going to accept this. He did very well in one preseason match, but he has no real future at the club. So he's going to Notts County, which is inside of our league. You hate to see it. So who are their current strikers, I wonder? Players. Okay. Show me your strikers. They have 2. Old this guy, 25. This guy's worth quite a bit more money than my fellow I'm selling. Oh no, I know sell-on's unrealistic. I make decisions in this game based on what I think is funny. So presumably he's their backup striker. Sounds good. Goodbye, bucko. Hire a Clint officer. Anybody can have him. Now let's go to press conference. Hello, friends. We're gonna win again. Home opener. Does my chairperson share my ambitions? Why are you trying to stir up drama this early, Poppy? Of course. We're best friends still. How excited are we for fan day? It'd be better for air conditioner day. They'll all want more. With Cole da Silva joining the club on trial, what are the chances of him earning a permanent stay? We would love to have him here. Is Dean Keats, the manager of Aldershot, someone we have a good relationship with? Relationship, good. Good relationship. Relationship, good. Of course. Good press conference. Thank you for your time. I hate you too. Alright, so Joe Cook last week, I believe, was really bad in training. And I gave him a harsh word. And he's improved. So, really well done, Joe Cook. Pat on the shoulder. There, buddy. Well done. That's good. Alright, the child who's 16 years old also did very well. We'll give him a kind word also. We're going to be fatherly towards him. You come here, bucko. Really good job. And then beloved Jeff King, the man who, if he asked to marry us, we would do that right away. You've done a great job. Handshake, good job. Great. Now, Darren Oldeker, 635. That's too low. We point the finger accusingly. Bad job. George Cooper, just coming back from injuries. You're supposed to be amazing. What is going wrong? We talked earlier about selling him because he's injury prone. We may end up doing that. We'll see if he improves though. So you gotta train hard, oh bucko, or else you're going on a chopping block. You? Bad. Yeah, he's not been doing well at all recently. So we'll see. We're not the top club of the week. Yeovil in 24th position versus Wrexham in 3rd. Now again, not really 3rd, not really 24th. It is places in an alphabetical order is what's turning a lot right now. Hey, Nasty, how's it going, my friend? Good seeing ya. Thanks all for being here today. Nerf Gamer I am, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Boned Thorpe, thanks for the follow also. Hello. Alright, Jack Clark is now fully adapted to his front left position. He's accomplished. We'll keep on training him there. I'm considering giving him the start. He actually got the start last time and pulled off a 6.5 rating, so not all that good. Probably needs more time in training. Yeah, we'll see. Vaughn is joining us. The under-18s team has gotten a goalkeeping coach. He's 40 years old. Has has already been a goalkeeping coach for the Hereford side. Hereford are... Where are they actually? North? Yeah, they're in the north there. So I thought it was the case that they were higher because last time we played Hereford, we got them up to, I think, Skybet League 1 or something. It was great. But welcome to the team. Welcome to the team, bucko. I should probably ask him to recommend any hires he has. Tell me of the children you know. Oh, also, is he any good with children? Oh, not half bad. Wow! I'm actually amazed that they were able to sign him. Wait, this is coaching. That's right, yeah. Amazed he was willing to join us with that. I mean, his actual... So, the things he's telling people about, he just speaks absolute falsehood. As goalkeeper, you want to stand near the middle, I guess, and, just lean one way or the other, and then boom, surprise them! Boom, surprise them! He has no idea what he's talking about. However, he's quite enthusiastic about it. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Oh, I pushed the clear button, didn't I? I pushed the clear button because I was looking for the way to see the under-18s. So as of right now, we don't have anyone set up to play. Alright. We'll change that in a second here. They're encouraging us to change our team mentality. We've only ever practiced at balanced, so I'm going to stay at balanced. Okay, we no longer want to see the children. Only the adults. Yeah, so the visiting player can't play. That's fine. Show me no one on loan or trial, no one unavailable, no one not at the club. Good. So, young... Where are you? Young Okochi here. I'm going to put him on the bench. Hopefully won't need him, but we'll see. I'm very glad to see we're at fairly high condition on everyone. They've had about 7 days off, though again, there's another match in a few days. So I'd like to rotate out some players just to save them. Who do I bring in? I'm going to sit Dobra for now. And instead of bringing Dobra along for the ride, I'm going to bring in Jack Clark, who's my left-right. I want to have him play a second half, ideally. And, okay, this is left defense. Front, mid defense? Yes. Striker. Okay. I think that's the club. Tom Whelan played very poorly last time. Gyasi apparently has not played at all yet. I could send him down to the first club, or for first team. I could also sell him to somebody else. We'll deal with you later, Gyasi. How's season gone so far? We're 1-0. One match done. On we go. Alright, hello, child. You're 16 years old. And so you get number 98. People don't like the team sheet. They probably are confused why there's a 16-year-old along. They're a little confused about the tactical shape. So Cole da Silva, who's here on trial, is unhappy about being left out. You do understand you are ineligible to play. I don't understand this. I don't know. Alright. Good luck at home, folks. Home opener. Let's make use of that. No one cares. Fine. Alright. So the Arsenal player's back in again. They lost last time. McQuoid. What a great name that is. McQuoid. All right. As the match begins, an ad is coming soon. My apologies for the ads. They pay the bills, you know, but I promise nothing exciting will happen next minute and a half. Oh! One of their players is down after 17 seconds. Oh, he appears to have been simulating. He's not really injured. I think he faked that injury for the sake of stopping our offensive push. Nicely stopped, Fryer. Deliver us down the field. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Oh, that's not so good. It's early days. We're not going to panic, but definitely we're not being quite as in control on these highlights as previously. Oh, Fernandes, don't pretend there's a goal. Holy cow. Yeah, Fryer's getting some real action there. All the way to Tishimanga. Tishimanga gets it and... Oh, off the keeper. Off the keeper. No big exciting play yet. Cooper struggles a little bit. He's only getting used to his new position. That's all right. Vivrier? Vincent well on the field. Justin's there. Justin just wastes the opportunity. What a terrible, terrible player that was. Not our player, though, so I'm glad he's terrible for sure. We're getting very few shots so far. Phillips forward. Williams to Willock to Akinola. The young Arsenal player delivered to their striker. Striker against the keeper again. The current strategy of our striker is to bruise the keeper so fully that he's unable to sustain further pressure. Hopefully we can damage his body, blow a hole right through him. Oh, that corner had nothing going on it. The attack continues. Oh! Naughty, naughty. That free kick was nothing, unfortunately, but Willock here, my defensive midfielder, is having a rough go of it. Feeling a little anxious. We're going to pick him out. We're going to say, anxious. Calm down, Willock. It's early in the game. You're not playing super well. But you'll be fine. Matty Willock. We shouted him personally. Happy enough now. They've picked up their first yellow card. Can't have a draw here, so we gotta find some way to improve some things. Our striker's not doing well. Ooh, heading in the direction of a bright red. Let's check the opposing team and see how they're doing. So they're playing a little better than us, just in terms of raw performance numbers. You'll notice this is a much more defensive setup for them than we've seen previously. We are still getting some shots. They're not doing much themselves, but I wonder what we could do. I mean, we only have the one formation, so what we can do is maybe ask us to go a little more aggressively. In the second half, we may do that. For right now, though, just sit back, just relax. Kingsley, nice takeaway to Willock. Willock up to the striker, Tishimanga. Tishimanga delivers back to Willock. A little more tiki-taka. Passing the ball around. And we just give it away. Well, what's wrong with all of you? Uh-oh. Anytime I see the ball come back like that, I immediately start thinking, here comes an own goal. Oh, ball into the open with Tishimanga. Cooper in position to cross. Once more in the middle, Akinola! The Arsenal midfielder wastes an opportunity. That's why he's playing with us instead of playing with the Premiership team. Halftime is here. What do we see? We're not doing terribly well in possession. Our pass completion is not looking good either. We've had a ton of corners that have all been unproductive. We are the better team. We are not shooting well. Yeah, like I said, my striker is really, really struggling. Okay. Because we're home team, There was some encouragement. We went for a positive. We try to attack a little bit more aggressively. With the lower possession, slowing down the game may be a good idea also. I'm going to become a tiny bit more aggressive. And then I think we're going to sit our striker. He's probably going to be angry if I do it. I'm going to give a harsh word to the team right now. I'm going to say they're not playing well at all. If Tishamanga gets a big smile on his face and feels ready to perform in the second half, we'll let him continue. If he looks anything other than bright green ready to fight, we're replacing him with Quigley. So, point the finger. I am disappointed not with our pass. I mean, our passing has not been amazing. I'm disappointed with our finishing especially. We'll probably insult him personally in a moment. So, bad job on the possession. Alright, so midfield and defense agrees. Tishamanga, I'm calling you out now. You. I'm quite angry. I don't get angry. I'm just disappointed. Hands in pockets, resigned. You could have been good. Unfortunately, Tishamanga didn't show up today. Tisha Garbage Can did. Oh, he's fired up. He's ready to go. All right, here we go. We're going to give him 10 minutes. If he does not improve, he's coming off the field. Good luck, folks. Whew. Nice little dance around the ball there. We just went down 6-2. From 6-3 to 6-2. It's the wrong direction, Tishamanga. Uh-oh, dribbling past us. Justin. Just into the middle of our players. Haha, got him. Harfield crosses. Oh, that was a nice. Oh no. Enoch Asante is a player that I tried to sign earlier, and he signed with them instead. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, this is not good. They're bowing down to him. Hail to the king, baby. Oh, I mean, respectable score there. Yeah, unfortunate on the clearance. Yeah, I mean, kind of your fault. But it's, you got to tip the hat on that one. You got to tip the hat on that one. Now, am I actually correct that this guy is one I tried to sign? I believe he is. Oh, he's playing so well. He wasn't actually on our team. Yeah, I believe we offered him a contract, and he went with the others instead. I do recall trialing him, because we had 2 Asantes on the team, and the other Asante we got rid of. So it's a little heartbreaking. All right, you got 4 more minutes, Tishamanga. 4 more minutes figured out. Is this it? To Mondeville, the lovely, lovely pass, and just wasted. Just wasted. All right. All right. It is time for substitution. I believe in you. 6-1? 6-1? So I understand that he's playing into a very defense-heavy formation, but 6-1. All right, Quigley, you need to be our savior. You're in terrible condition. You're going to be good. The problem is that Tishamanga doesn't have support up front. Do you think so? You think so? Yeah. Maybe I should change the formation. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Yeah, everyone's not doing well. All the wingers are not doing great. We do have a spare winger we can bring in. I'm just going to make the one substitution for now and see what happens. Quigley, I need you to do well. I need you to just give me a score. I'll take the draw. Make an impact. Lots of time. Hands on hips. Confidence. stand there like Superman. You have the power. Fine. Fine. If Tichimanga scores here, of course we'll keep him in. But... oh, takeaway! Oh, he knows where we're coming from. He knows the axe is hanging over his head. I may have made a tremendous mistake in asking us to play in a non-balanced way. Time for a corner also. Quigley's now in. All fine. They make their first substitution also. I'm gonna stay positive. Okay, everyone's looking real unhappy, real anxious. So the entire team is gonna get a... I don't know. Maybe a calm down. Maybe a focus. I'm never quite sure what to yell at the whole team, because they can get a little overwhelmed easily. They're delicate flowers, unfortunately. I'm gonna ask for more. You're not working hard enough. You're playing like hot garbage. All of you. Is this the turning point? No, it's not. Akinola, I'm gonna fire you. Oh, no. Okay, Captain Crossbar saves a good opportunity. Fryer saves it too. All right, come on, Akinola, redeem yourself. Williams passes forward to young Quigley. Back to Willock. Forward to Mandeville from the far outside. Quigley! Mayor Joe Quigley finds the net. And just like that, a draw. I'm really glad I made the substitution we did. I'm glad I demanded more from them. Mondeville with, like, not the most attractive pass ever, but that is pretty good. That is pretty good. Look at that. Look how happy they are. All right, I need one more score ideally, but we'll take the draw all the way. My captain is struggling. So at this point, I need to start thinking about the next match. So I'm going to go ahead and substitute out some of my defensive players. I kind of want to give the child a little bit of time. Like, if he's 16 years old, you know what? Sure. Oh, okay, Maguire's playing really well. He can take over for the captain and then have the kid come in. I believe in you, child. This may be what caused us to lose the match. If it does, I will definitely take the L on it. All right, you're 16 years old. These are big men. They have been playing football longer than you've been alive. They tower over you. You've had their trading cards. Their posters have been on your wall. Your voice hasn't dropped yet. But you will drop from this team if you cause me to lose today. All right. Good luck, kiddo. Good luck. Just not the left side, please. Just don't go to the left side. That's the left side. That's the left side. Hey, nice stop, Fryer. Nice stop. Quigley again. Some skillful dribbling. Almost past one person. Centers the ball again to Banks. Maguire booting it forward to the keeper for really no good reason. Very awkward there. Sim Games, how's it going, my friend? Good seeing you. All the way down the field. The child continued playing well. Into traffic. Oh, nice little slide, almost takeaway from Mandeville. Hartfield on a yellow. Oh! All right. We just got away with some really, really, really dangerous moments there. That was sure to be a goal. Aptly sure. All right, so Tyrone Williams, brother, let come out. He's playing pretty darn well. We already pulled one of our center defenders, so this will be our last substitution with about 10 minutes left. Sure. Everyone's looking okay. The child's having a great time. Delighted to make his debut up there. Hasn't been run into yet. That's okay. Have I watched Ted Lasso? I have. Yeah, we really enjoy that show. It gets a little bit schmaltzy and sentimental at times, but it's a good time for sure. Hi, is this the go-ahead? Oh, Okochi gives the ball away. No, don't do this. Don't do this. I can't deal with this. Fine, no worries. It's just showing me that the child doesn't know what he's doing out there. Oh, please not a score. Oh, Fryer's doing absolute hero's work out there. I'm so glad we signed him. So glad. Alright, so very similar expected goals there. Yeah, our possession is still really struggling. I'm just going to accept the draw. No changes. We'll see how it goes. Uh-oh. Oh! Fryer the frying pan. The deep fat fryer. I need a good name for him. I need your help with a good name for him. There you go, my friends. That's a draw. Yeah, this chance here by Asante absolutely should have been a score. So I'm a little bit lucky, a little bit absolutely delighted by that, but it was not a good performance overall. Like, again, this nonsense right here, not okay. Not okay. I wonder what changed. I think it's just like the formation we were against, we did not do well with. Yeah, did some good performers, but nothing that is explaining why we had so much trouble in our defense. We'll see. Fryer's on fire, striker terrified. I love it. They put in the kid mad at the score. No. Well, probably not. The one score against us came earlier than him. He came in the 80th minute or so. So the kid did just fine. It was some fun. Hello, Flipchart. How you doing? Not much to learn there. Joe Quigley did best. I can't abandon my number one striker after one game, but just seeing the difference in performance was night and day. We weren't good enough. I mean, that's true. That is absolutely true. Yeah, I'm going to say not good job. We're not going to throw the water bottle. It's only early season, but hands on hips, not good. Many of them are motivated to do well. I'm not going to pull Joe Quigley aside and say you have a shot at the first striker position. But Tishamanga understands why he was pulled out. That's good. We don't want divas who are complaining that even when they play poorly, they should get all the minutes. Okay. End of second day. We've dropped down to 11th position. 1 win, 1 draw. What's a load of rubbish, says Neil Mathieu. I agree. We can't even win possession battle. That's true. So I do wonder what the expectations of us were in that in that match here. Because of fan day, they probably wanted me to get a win. Super sub Quigley. That's true. Very good job. We had some debuts here. George Cooper did not play well. There's no comment here about the 16-year-old getting a debut. Maybe we've played the 16-year-old before. Hey, my under-18s beat Kettering Town's under-18s. Again, Farrell Waite played very, very well with 2 more scores. We're paying him £5 a week for the next year. He's very, very young. Our coaches don't have the strongest feelings about him, but yeah, he's doing well for who he is and what he is. His stamina is middling, his determination is fairly good. Hopefully he will improve him against somebody else. Hey, Fan Day was a success. The exciting match experience made the event a success, and club attendance may boost long term. So I was worried because of the draw. They'd say, oh, there's no resolution, I can't enjoy this. But no, they were pleased to see that a lot of shots on goals. That's good. That's good. All right. Let's go to the press conference. What nonsense do you all have for me today? Do I consider myself unlucky to come against Ollie Harfield when he's doing that well? Yeah, I mean, he did very, very well today. Better than any of our players. And yeah, did pretty well. Those interceptions were absolute killer. Many of the highlights against us started from our players giving up the ball. So yeah. Yeah, he did well. There are rumors I may bring in another player. I mean, because of the injury in left defense, that is true, but I'm not gonna commit to anything. I've been linked with Aiden George. This is the way in which the game encourages you to check out particular characters. He's currently owned by Birmingham, up there in the championship, and he's been put on offer to loan him down. I think I don't need another striker, but we'll go ahead and scout him just for curiosity's sake. Back to it. None of us can say for sure. If we predict the future, we'll be very rich. True. All right. Okochi has been our youngest player ever. So, this random child has his name in the records book. We're coming and hanging out. He probably doesn't deserve to be on the main team ever. I mean, maybe we'll see. So let's say the nice words. He's a gifted young man. He's gonna try hard and play well. That's nice. We continue to be hated by the media. Even though I go to all their conferences to answer all their questions. We're up against the first place team. And it looks like our supporters are trying to complain about our formation. Our defenders struggle with the 4-3-3 DM wide position. Why are persisting? And we only had one goal against us and one chance against us also. We'll think about changing the formation, but not yet. Hi. Youngest player ever at 16 years and 138 days. I wonder if we could find a 15-year-old to play. Maybe my goal is to continue bringing this age down. Find the youngest possible character and put him into the main squad. Hey, Slivers, you're putting up the Christmas tree. Awesome. Happy almost Christmas to you. It's good to see you for sure, friend. Alright, so Tyrone O'Connor is now playing at Bangor. Fine. So Wrexham has won both their matches so far. They work very hard. They're very good with off-ball movement, so they'll be getting good positioning to have the attack. They are not good in the beginning of the second half. I never quite know what to do with that. Or then maybe go positive or attacking in the second half. Just see if we can catch them after their mid-match snack. Oh, you know what? I want to go ahead and talk to this guy, I think. So I believe he's lost 50,000 in potential value after that performance last match. So let's have a chit chat. Last game. You played badly. I think that's true. You squandered chances. I don't know how many chances he had, honestly. But you come here. You come here. You played badly. He agrees. Hopefully, he improves. And then the other player who played badly was... yeah, Jack Clark. He's a 6'3". He wasn't as bad as he could be, but... I don't know. I don't know. He could be so, so good. And yet... and yet... I'm not going to him this time. Maybe next time. I feel fairly good about all of these changes, except for Dobra plays on the right side. What's my 16-year-old worth? I expect basically nothing, but, you know, we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so Dobra move there. And then Mandeville, I don't want you playing over there. Who are we going to play? Who are we going to play? Mandeville can play on the left side, it looks like. The child is worth up to 12,000 money now. I think he may have been worth less than that before. So that he didn't have his mind explode while playing is good. Who's my other possibility in this position? Yeah, they're all just kind of weak. Dobra on left as inside winger could be fine. Oh, yeah, maybe so. So I've been using Dobra here consistently as the attacking folk. He is actually better as inside forward on the left-hand side. Okay, you know what? Let's definitely try that. And then we'll bring Mandeville in. And we're going to change things. We're going to change things. I feel okay about that. Now, how tired is my defensive midfielder? Wilk's actually looking okay. So I'm going to have him play again. In place of Akinola. Wait, where's Akinola? Where's defensive midfield? Wait, why am I not seeing his position here? See it here, that's fine, but... weird. Did I accidentally mark it off? No, it's still there. Well. Well. Oops. You... Willick. He's back now. Fine. So we do want to bring along... where'd he go? Oh, because I'm just not seeing that player. Oh, he's on loan. That's the issue. So I meant to do on loan or trial, hidden, so that our trialing character who couldn't play would not be seen. But this guy who's loaned to us, we do want to be able to see. Good stuff. I think I'm going to send Ross Fitzsimmons down to play with the children, just because he hasn't had any match minutes at all. He's 10 years older than this league is intended for. That's fine. Have a nice match, boss. Okay, midfield, defense, no striker. Quickly you get to come again. We give Jeff King the day off for sure. And who hasn't gotten a chance to play much at all yet? You're leaving us, so Gyasi, I'm going to bring you as our spare fellow up front. Let's let Akinola sit. We'll use Oldeker as the backup midfielder. Cool. We are not the favorites here. We'll be playing at home, which is nice. I would like to go ahead and move us back to... oh, on balance, that's good. Not the favorites. Hopefully we get a draw. Let's go ahead and see what the bosses expect of us. Currently reading a C plus here. The board are pleased with the management. The one thing they're unhappy about is the finances on the loan to deal Jay Ugahek out here. How much should we get for you, my friend? They're covering most of his contract. I don't know if we could have gotten a little bit more money out of it. We also didn't demand that he plays. Yeah, they probably just wanted more money for lending him out. Oh well. Oh well. How are the supporters feeling? They're unhappy about the draw, but they're still on my team generally. More press conference. Jamie Grimes is struggling for condition. This is the captain. He's only a little tired. Only a little tired. He has been dropping though, so we're gonna have him play the Wrexham game, and then we may talk to him about giving him a little time off. That said, we can't possibly give him like a vacation this early in the season. It's way too early for that. So we're not gonna rest him though. How do the players respond to the disappointment? They'll bounce right back. Doing better than before. Will it be attacking? Probably not. I mean, we're doing the same thing we always do. Champagne football. I don't know what that means. What is champagne football? The bottle shakes and shakes and shakes, then suddenly an absolute burst forward of offense? I don't know what champagne football is, but yes, that's what we're playing here. The crew, however you say your name, thanks for the radio host. How you doing today? What were you playing? Tell me some stories. Hopefully, if you're playing FM, your playthrough's going very, very well. It's true! Alright, very good, thank you. And how's it going? Luna Spoon Goon. What a fine name that is. Alright, Finlay West here. Only dislikes me now. Third match. All my players are getting happy. Champagne football is very offensive football. Thank you, I appreciate that. How's it going, John? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We gotta win. We gotta win this one. Alright. No! What's wrong with you? You said you wanted to go to Notts County. And you didn't. Who else wants you? Notts County does. Alright, can we have a chit-chat here and order you to leave me? Hello? No, I can't tell him I want him to go away. Loon, you're in the UK, it's quite late there. I'm in Japan, it's mid-morning here. But isn't that great? Like, that Twitch connects us all just like that. Good to have you hanging out with us for sure. And again, welcome all the true viewers hanging out with us. I'm going to offer him out again. And talk to him this time about potentially leaving us. Oops, wrong button there. So he's now only worth 18,000. Previously, he was worth 25 or so. Yeah, very interested in going. Didn't accept the offer though. I'm gonna lower that even more. I just need to get rid of his wage. Can I put it on the unwanted list? I guess I could. I could say, you have no place here. I don't know if that'd bum him out. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Shemwao, thank you for the follow also. Appreciate it. Looks like a little bit of mind games happening here. No need for that. Oh, look at this lovely player here. Hannes Carroll. Looking for defensive midfielders. A+, one for the future. He's 23 years old. Allegedly, they won't want too much money for him. Good fitness. I mean, he looks pretty nice. That he can play a bunch of positions already seems great. He's a star at Oxford, so I don't have any money. However, he doesn't want much money. Let's talk to his agent. Does he have an agent? He doesn't have an agent. He doesn't know how to negotiate. He's a brash fellow. If we give him a few £100 to enjoy at the pub, maybe. Let's go ahead and inquire about him. Might be good to have a little bit more depth Brought so many positions there. How's the fall to Japan's penalty loss today? Everyone's fine. Definitely Japan exceeded expectations. It was very good. I'm going to clear all these folks. We'll keep an eye on them in the future. Except, I am curious about people who can play defensive left. Crazy determination. He believes. Is belief enough? We give him a trial, I guess, but I've really come for basically no money. Future prospect, fine. When I say basically no money, I really mean like $100 a week, and I don't know, 15 pounds. Appearance fee. No. Let's not be silly, bucko. Yeah, if you get a clean sheet, though, yeah, we'll give you real money. Alright, what do you say? 2 years. Far too low. We're walking away. You had your opportunity to play with us. Enjoy your unemployment. Cool. How's the atmosphere at the bar here in Japan? Yeah, talk about this in the intro. I was so delighted by how happy and friendly and kind of silly everyone at the bar was last night. They were very inclusive to me, even though my Japanese is basically non-existent. And yeah, even when goals were scored against us, even when the loss happened, everyone was still really, really positive, and it was a friendly and fun place to be. So, like I said, it was a bar the size of my living room, and Japanese living rooms are pretty small. They had about like 60 people in it at some points. It was so packed together. Alright, so Asante continues to be not interesting. I'm gonna persuade him to go away. You have no future here. Please pick up the phone, call random clubs, and say you'll work for cheap. I'm happy here. Can not come decision works for everyone? Oh boy, here's the part where I start upsetting the players. And if I upset this player, he's influential, so he might ruin the entire locker room. Alright. Pacifism, here we go. This is your best chance to control your career. Or, you're no longer my plans. Pacification, you don't have a role here. Nonetheless, we're grateful for all you've done. Hey! Hey, it worked out! Fantastic. Conversation ended positively, reached a successful conclusion. His morale's where it is. He's gonna go try to find a new job. Good stuff. I could try to continue offering him out. I could lower it even more. So currently we're offering him for his value, 18,000. I'm gonna change his unwanted list. Where is that? Is it here? Yeah. So we're trying to sell him for at least half value. Alright, time for their match. 75 minutes of action on our midfielder there. Gonna be good, gonna be good. They're encouraging us to make some changes here. Ollie Banks. Ollie Banks has been very, very good recently. I don't want him as defensive mid, though. So let's go ahead and check the team selection here. Oops. And see what is Ollie Banks doing. Ah, he's playing at midfield. That's fine. Got some troubles on the bench here. Everyone's a little bit sleepy, but we just need to get a draw today, and I'll be so, so happy. So, good luck to you all. Cole da Silva is still unhappy about being left out again. He can't play. Oh, they're bringing Kochi along again. Again, Kochi's a child. I need to get a second left defender very, very soon here. Kochi is not along for the ride this time. So, Williams is my only defensive player. That's fine. All right. I don't want to tell them they're supposed to get a draw, but play well. Get a result. Interview time in the tunnel. How important is it to score first? All that matters is the final score. Can my team produce today? Better than the production your questions are doing. Your editor is so disappointed in you. He doesn't love you. He's going to fire your Oliver Wilde, and then you'll be working for BBC, I don't know, it's a small city in England. Stetton-on-Stratton-Von Derbyshire. Oh gosh, why are Akinola, George Cooper, and Jeff King absent today? You do understand I have a whole bunch of good players. Not. Now, I understand going up against the team in first place, we might have wanted to use the best team, but we're at home. We should get the draw. We'll see, we'll see. Hey, there's Shackelford. First start of the actual factual season for him. Actually, first playing minutes for him at all this season. Also, first match in which Dober is playing on the left. Oh, a nice takeaway there, not so much. Cook with decent clearance to Mandeville, the left winger. Dumped down for absolutely no one. I don't know what he's thinking. Recovered anyway. A little pass in here, there, and everywhere. Up to Tishimanga, and back again to Whelan. Up Tishimanga again. Tishimanga on the break. One-on-one. Oh, right into the hands of Matt Jones. Matt Jones, the keeper. I love that they give his entire name, where the other players are Jay Jones and so on. That right there was Matt Jones. Fryer just kind of stood flat-footed. So what does Wrexham have here? Yeah, his name is Matt Jones. Why is your name Matt Jones? Why is not Jones M? I understand there's like two Joneses, but who knows? From now on, Matt Jones. Hey, Foaming Jetty, I am on break right now. Yep. On break for the next, pardon me. Some nice passing. Dober into the hands of Matt Jones. Break for next month and a week or so, and then back to teaching. Here comes the corner. There goes the corner. Willick excitedly to the middle. All right, delighted to see that Tishimanga is improving in the biggest of ways. Again, last match, a 6.1. Much, much better today. Actually, everyone's playing better than last time, except for Mandeville, who didn't play last time. So I guess he's playing both better and worse than last time. Hello, Sky Shadowing. I'm really glad that this is making you happy how I cast this game. I realize it will never actually be on television, but we can pretend, can't we? Tishimanga! It's so good to see he's actually getting some opportunities this time. What's their formation? You'll notice that the Wrexham side are in a different formation than the awful 4-4-2 we faced last time. So the striker's having more opportunity, working his way through the many bodies on defense. Maybe we'll eventually see Tishimanga's strike land to the back of the net. That would just be nice. Might be time to say some words to my team. Might be time to yell some things. Here comes Maguire. The kid Dobra. Dobra with a cross. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. So, little Dobra there. Little Dobra there, I think didn't actually get hurt. I don't think he got stepped on. I think he fell over intentionally. That's the kind of simulation. No, we'll call it acting. That's the kind of acting you gotta love to see from a fine player. Kind of gives you a little advantage. So, let's watch this more closely. Dobra plays it forward. I thought he was going to cross. Instead, nothing happened. Nothing happened. We're not going to tell anybody. I mean, Yabu for the home team. Tishimanga will take the penalty. He is our striker. He's our best free kick, or best penalty kicker. Let's hope he does better than the Japanese did last night. Contentious decision at the least. I would never question the referees. Come on. Come on. Come on. And it's in! And it's in! The ball knows, right? The ball knows that surely was. A penalty all the way. The keeper guessed right. Couldn't get out to the outside there. Perfection itself. We deserve to be winning. We are winning. How swell is that? Uh-oh! Lee on the counter. A nice curving ball. Banks takes it away. Fryer stops it hard. How great is that? How great is that? Dobra is continuing about average. Gotta buck up his ideas, clearly. Tishamanga is now your favorite soccer player? Excellent. In last game, he was my least favorite player ever. We're definitely a fair weather fan of all of our players. That's nice to see. It's good to see that we were marching in the right direction before the penalty, too. So, though Wrexham's in first place, they've not been playing like it. Yeah, let's go to the dressing room and say some positive words here. Everyone's looking calm and composed. Everyone's feeling good. So, I'm pleased with you. I will open my arms in love and appreciation like a minister standing before you. Hallelujah. Amen. Oh, they liked my sermon. They want me to quote a little bit from the Book of Resorti. Book of Resorti, chapter 4, verse 75. Tishamanga, I once called you Tisha Trash Can. Today, you are Tisha Hero. If you Tisha stop playing well, though, I'll return you to Tisha Dump at once. So let it be, Rizmen. Oh, they do give up goals early in the second half. Thank you for reminding me of that. We're going to go attacking for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, they give up goals in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Hopefully that works out for us. Tishamanga's there. Oh, a little tap there. A little tap there. Tried to play some mind games with the keeper. Didn't quite work out. Little Lawrence Maguire. Little Lawrence Maguire there would like to come off. He's playing pretty well. I'll change him out after another 5 or 10 minutes, I think. Aight. Alright, so that's more than enough time. We're going to go ahead and just do balance instead. A little sad we didn't score in that first bit of the second half. But that's okay. Fryer's incredible. Fryer's doing so well. We absolutely love him. Don't you give up a goal. All right, we're never complimenting our keeper again. Did you hear that? I said, like, Fryer's doing very well. And what does he do to repay us? He makes us look like an idiot. Fryer, I think, has designs on taking my job. And it's like, oh, you think I'm doing well? Ha-ha, watch this. Truly outrageous. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Don't make it 2 in a minute. Can't deal with that. A long bomb down the field. Good. I need to make substitutions now. So Tishamanga wants to come off. Dobra is playing terribly. Everyone's looking a little tired. So we only have 3 substitutions. Want to save one of them. What are we going to do? So I really need to score. So I think substitutions up front is the best call. I'm going to bring Gyasi in, even though he does not have much in the way of legs right now. He is right-footed, so we'll stay in the inside forward setup there. Unless he's better at some other role. Inverted winger, I guess. I don't want to make changes mid-match, though. And then Joe Quigley also. So sorry, defense, you gotta continue on a little longer. All right, I need you to make the difference. Joe Quigley came in and scored very quickly last time. Let's see how it goes again. And Foaming Jetty, I see you've said that you're not sure how much sports knowledge you need to enjoy a game like this. So, though I like soccer a lot, though I've watched soccer on and off for a very, very long time, I don't really understand the tactics at all, except for ball go in net. Man try to stop ball with hands. No other hands used. Hands used, bad. Dame. And so, no, really, I have a very, very fun time playing these games. But no, I don't have familiar tactics. I think if you approach this game as like, this is serious business, I must win the championship or else it's a failed playthrough, then yeah, you're gonna have a very, very hard time not getting the tactics. If you approach it as like, let's just play as a team, get to meet some characters, have some laughs, it's fine. So I think all the big sports simulation games that way. If you approach it with just like, let's have a fun story, then you're good. And I'm delighted that my my chat tolerates it. I don't think anyone comes here to see like expert gameplay knowledge. It very much is just, let's have some laughs. Matthew, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Next break in play, we'll get substitutions. There they are. I did say earlier that if we get a draw today, I will be happy. I will not be happy. That was a nice delivery. I mean, I want to complain. I want to say shame on them, but you gotta tip the hat. Let's watch our defensive players and see if someone screwed up. There's a little bit of congestion here. But no, you gotta tip your hat and say, job well done. Fryer, I'm coming for your job. But that was just lovely. That's the kind of soccer we'd like to see. Alright, Quigley, I need you to work a little bit better and get yourself some salary. Make yourself worthy of your money. Oh, some very fast passing there. A nice takeaway by Mandeville. Mandeville in by himself. Matt Jones again with the stop. I don't get it. I don't get our team sometimes. I see everyone looking despondent. All right, team. We got 7 minutes of regulation left. They're anxious. What would I say to someone who's anxious? Why are you off your medication? You understand? No, that's not right. That's not right. I want to say no pressure to settle them down, but there is pressure. We need to score. So we're going to demand more. I think I'm always team demand more. They settled down somewhat. Quigley's even more anxious now. We're going big aggressive for the last few minutes here. Is this the beginning of the turnaround? Mayor Quigley is coming. Passes to one of the midfielders. Back to Quigley. He's alone. Oh! Joe Quigley, super sub for the second match in a row. Look at him doing cartwheels up there. Nearly cartwheels into the advertisements. Oh, how lovely is that? A fine pass from Whelan also. The goalkeeper gets stopped up, can't quite dive. I think it's time for us to give Quigley a name. I think he deserves an actual factual name as opposed to just his player name. No, don't steal this from me. Don't steal my sunshine. Oh, come on. Over and over play comes. Fryer with a bobbled catch, unfortunately. The defense helps him out anyway. The attack continues. Offsides, free kick, ends the absolute terror of that thing. Alright, this might be the last play of the match. Again to the middle. Just stop it. Just need you to stop this thing, please. They get a corner or a goal kick. Why are they showing me a goal kick? Just delay. I actually don't mind if we end the match right now. I'll tell them to waste all the time in the world. Just don't even take the kick, man. You're fine. Very good. We have the draw. That's what we're hoping for. Joe Quigley does very well. Tom Whelan, player of the match, because of that very good assist, and then really consistent play all the way through. So we had a nice group of characters up the middle here. Tisha Manga did well also. Yeah, I think we're going to say it's a team effort today. No real one character stood out as being the best among us. Some stood out as being the worst among us for sure. But okay. That's okay. All right, boys. We should have won. Despite the result, trust the process. We'll improve as time goes by. Tyrone Williams can't meet the pace of the match. You slowing down, old man? You slowing down? You might be slowing down, old man. Yeah. Everyone's very excited. Ross Fitzsimmons still off his meds, constantly anxious. But Joe Quigley was the savior for the side, grabbing a dramatic late equalizer. Must have been a massive relief. Yes, I do not need to go to my therapist this week. He did a very good job. As much as it hurt me, Paul Mullen had a good time against us. Scored twice over 8. He did very, very well. Very, very well indeed. We are still in outside of playoff contention. We knocked Wrexham out of first place, though, with that draw. So our overall form is 1 win, 2 draws, and we continue along again. Like I said, the most important thing we can do now is to give Joe Quigley a name. Many of you have joked that he's Mayor Joe Quimby from The Simpsons, so I will go ahead and give him Joe the Mayor Quigley. That'll be fine for now. Fine for now. We gotta find ourselves other nicknames for characters. We gotta find ways to make the team our own, but that's a very, very good start. Alright, player of the match. Yeah, Paul Mullen here. Paul Mullen is not a big money player. He is much better than we are, but he's not ridiculously good for the game of football in general. What do we want to do this week? We have 3 days. Yeah, so there's been a few matches right in order here, one after another. I want to get De Silva signed. If we can get through Notts County, then we'll have a full week of recovery before another 2 in quick sequence. But we did well to rotate our characters through. And so because of that, we should be ready for these next matches. Okay. A little better opposition, only have a draw. I'm absolutely fine with that. Welcome, my friends, to the Data Hub. So my analysis team has been here long enough, watching enough games, that we can learn about our team. Hello, Data Hub. Oh boy, oh boy. So what have we learned about so far? This is how our attacking's going. Shot percentage. Is that shots on goal compared to others? We're doing well above average in defense also. So far, we're doing above average in the league. There are visualizations. There are buttons. Alright, we'll go ahead and look through this at some points. I think the Data Hub may be new this season. It's one I've never seen before. but I'll explore on my own eventually and really dig deep into why my team is failing to win every single match. Oh, these scatter plots. I love these scatter plots. It was new last season, so I actually didn't play Football Manager 2022. I bought a copy of it and then did not play a single match. I bought a copy in anticipation of playing on stream, and then had the stream crisis of last year. Also, friends, how cool is this? It's December. There's been no stream crisis. It's very good. It's very, very good. Next opponent here, we can see what's coming up. We can see they have friendship in the middle. I always wonder how my scouts find out who the friends are on the team. I'm absolutely delighted that they're like whispering around, looking at people's social media, saying, do they like their posts? Are they putting pictures of them at the bar together? Who knows? Who knows? Satchwell, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Hey, Cyber Oracle, it's great seeing you. Happy day to you, my friend. I think that's enough buttons for now. We'll do it eventually, no doubt. We asked whether Kenise Carroll was available. Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I'm putting on the short list. Let's keep an eye on this person long term. Like I said, I'm interested in their playing all these positions. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Groundhog, I'm glad you're enjoying the lurk. Never feel like I have to talk in chat. If you enjoy hanging out and just watching me blather on about this and that, it's totally cool. For sure, for sure. Alright, and then Peterborough have made an offer for De Silva. This is 2 leagues above us, and so, yeah, it's just not going to happen. As much as I would really, really like him, they have so much more money than I do. They have so much more prestige than I do. They have so much of everything. So, would have been a great player, maybe down the road, but for now we'll continue to struggle and find a fullback to help us out. Hey, Anonymous Gifter, thank you for gifting a sub to Gregarious Groundhog. Look at that. You say nice words in chat, you get a gift sub. That's lovely. Silva's making his decision the next few days. So I think we tried to negotiate with him earlier and we had no money available. Can I talk to his agent? No. I think you can only talk to his agent when he isn't living at my team. I shouldn't even think about it. We'd have to break the bank to bring him on board, and I do not have anything in the bank, so... Never mind. Alright. Team we're against in 10th place. They probably have a very, very similar record to ours. It is fun as the season goes along more and more. You get a clearer sense of where the teams actually stand. Like, early season is basically impossible to tell. So, hey, Satchel, cool to live in Japan? Thank you for that. I think it's pretty cool also. I very much enjoyed living here so far. It's been real nice. They're stationed there for a year in Sasebo. I actually don't know where that is. I'm fairly new to the country. I know where Shikoku is, I know where Okinawa is, I know where Tokyo is, and that's really about it. Because of COVID restrictions here still, we haven't really done much traveling. We're hoping to do some in the spring though. But cool. Cool to have you here for sure. Alright, they're encouraging me some changes. I was planning to make some of these changes myself, bringing Jeff King back in. He's our #1 starter there. They want me to play George Cooper again. Accursed George Cooper. So, I'm gonna say it now. If George Cooper does not have at least an average match, which I mean 6'5" or higher, then we are definitely going to think very seriously about selling him. We have enough strength in the winger positions that we just don't need him. Like, he has potential. Unfortunately, he has injuries. Unfortunately, he is just not been great. Now, he appears to have just joined our team, so maybe I should give him a little bit more time. But I need production. I need production, man. I need production. Oh, I did change the tactics, though, for Dobra's time on the left side. So I want to go back to just normal winger in support for George West's bucket. Good. We then want to put young Dobra into his correct position again. And then the game's encouraging me to give Matty Wheelock a day off. We'll revisit this as the match comes closer. Cool. We are not the favorites. We're on the road, unfortunately. Yeah, so we've had win, draw, draw. They've had win, draw, loss. But they lose to? Can we see? They lost to Gateshead? Is that right? I think so. Good night, Francis. See you later. Are Notts County the oldest soccer club? I don't know about that. So what I've heard is that Sheffield is the oldest extant professional soccer club. There's some like hospital team. I don't know how these work, but I know there's some teams that are organized around like police departments and hospitals. There's some hospital team that apparently is the oldest in England. I looked this up a few days ago. So Chesterfield under 18s are playing at the same time as the main club. The child would be good to send back there, but I think we're going to not do that. Notts County is the oldest professional association football club in the world. I wonder why I thought then that Sheffield was quite old. I'll pull up the Wikipedia tomorrow and figure it out. But Dogbear, thank you for looking that up for us. The Notts County is really, really old. Hey, it's not an injury. Hey, it's not an injury. Cole De Silva's gone, no surprise. I'm remembering Peterborough for a prior playthrough. They hired some keeper I had. I think I was probably just in my playthrough. It was not a real thing. What was his name? Can I remember? There's a Russian keeper, I believe, who was so good. And I spent so much money on him. And then he refused to play for me because he wanted to go to Peterborough. All right, more injuries in the midfield. Oh, was he Scottish? He may have been Scottish. All right, minor injury. That's fine. Yeah, he may have been a Scottish person, not Russian. I don't know. All right, so training has been okay, though these three not so well. Again, the child doing so well. Pat on the shoulder, so good. He's developing new skills. He's getting better. Yeah, I like to believe that his coming to the senior club has been a good advantage for him. Again, Joe Cook's improved in a big way. He was previously a really poor player. Now that he's playing quite well. Joe Fryer, our keeper. I'll be endlessly pleased that we hired him. He did well in last game also, but arm around, done very well, great. On this side, 6'2 is real low. 6'3 is real low also. I don't know what the mayor here. Why did the mayor train poorly? I'm not going to say anything to any of these right now, except for Akinola, because he's the one who doesn't believe he should be here. He wants to play at a higher team, so we're going to warn him for not training well. He agrees. The other two, though, we'll keep on our naughty list and see what they're doing next week. I need to continue adding post-match wrap-up sections. Or sessions, rather. Some training calendar. Right after the match, I want to review. I'll take control of all the training. I'm going to go through and add that over and over and over again. Oh man, on this one day, we have a match review and a match preparation. That is not the kind of, That is not the kind of, where's match review? Oh it's already there. All right, never mind. So on this one, we're playing Barnets, and then Alternham literally 2 days after. Match review. There we go. Cool. Match review, match preview. So much study. They want me to make changes. I'm not making changes. Except for Whelan is injured, so I will make that change. So it's what's his name? Oldiker comes in. McGuire's back with us. Okay, so he is one of my 2 injured left backs. How long do they encourage me to play him? Could go the whole day if we want to. I'm sending Akinola out because he's been training poorly. Asante is still unwanted. I may just make him sit on the bench the whole time. I've heard that if you give people game minutes and they perform well, they're more likely to get hired. I do not know if this is true, though. I don't want to jeopardize our chances of winning just for that. Striker, winger, injured midfielder, no. Bring in a different winger this time. Alright, cool. Actually, Williams is my usual starter. I wonder, we haven't looked at team happiness recently. I'd like to do that. Lawrence McGuire's brother starts for the English national team? Really? Why do we get the lower tier brother? You were not the chosen one. How's the team looking? So still average cohesion. It's very early days. Got a lot of people coming in and out recently. So not a huge surprise their cohesion is not there. Hopefully in a few more months of playing, they'll work it out. Club atmosphere is going down somewhat. No one's unhappy. It may just be the ongoing draws. You got to win to keep things in good shape. And our support's improving step by step, bit by bit. There's no leader here. No surprise to see that there are captain and vice captain are climbing the ranks, though. Jay Fryer, the keeper, climbed. No surprise. Keepers tend to move on up there. We have 3 players who have no friends. That's sad. I love the fact that the 16-year-old has been brought into the core social group. I like to imagine there's like treating him as the little brother of the team and letting him tag along to events, even though all he wants to talk about is Pokemon. Pokemon and playing FIFA. Oh, sure thing, Michael. Sure thing, Michael. But Dobra and Clements and Jones have no friends. Now, Jones, unfortunately, is on his way out, so he probably will not be having any friends. We can't sell him at all. He's just going to play out the season, and then that is that for him, unfortunately. Dobra, I need to find some friends, and I don't quite know how to do that. The individual training plan for Dobra has worked a treat. He's coming along tremendously. That's great. Hope that continues. Yeah, I see improvement on a lot of his various stats there. Big money, big money. And lastly, Clements. He's the young one back here. So 2 youngsters haven't quite gelled yet. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't set up, what are they called? Mentorship groups. Mentorships help with improving people's cohesion and also can make sure that we pass along the best possible attitudes instead of having people who are reckless or problematic. So everyone's quite happy except for accursed Tim Akinola. And there's no particular reason why he's unhappy. Are you just like a glum person? Nah, I mean, he seems like a person who is balanced. Let's see if the coaches have noticed anything about him. Lacking in intelligence. So he's stupid, and he deals with this by lashing out against others. I understand that. Now, I mean, the only reason he could possibly be unhappy is that he was loaned down to us. He's been getting playing time. His morale's good. I don't know. Maybe we need English lessons for Dobra. I believe Dobra speaks English. Now, if not, that's definitely a problem. But let's see. Nationality English, speaks English and Albanian fluent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of our players, even those who are born elsewhere, have at least competent English right now. Yeah, I do wonder why he's so unhappy, given that he's totally cool in other respects. That's strange. That's strange. Other issues then. The Code of Conduct, we don't care about that. Where's mentoring? I think mentoring is in training? Yes. Alright. So, one group we call Defense Clap, Clap, Clap. This group will be for the Captain Ipse. Old man captain guy. He's fairly professional. And so we'd like to have the other defensive players who are youngsters stay with him. Oh man. Okuchi has a strong personality already. The younger defenders. Fairly determined. Wow. I'm actually really glad to see a lot of our youngsters have better attitudes than what I expected. So no, actually there are no defensive players who I want to force change their moods. Never mind. Never mind. Which people do have problematic personalities or no personality yet? So Jack Clark, not super young, but he's someone I could probably improve a little bit. Dobra also. So do I have anyone up front who has a good bit of age and a good bit of personality? Ambitious up front. All right, George Cooper. You are an attacker. So George Cooper, I believe you're a broken old man. However, I think it is the case that you're going to be able to improve some kids' lives. So Dobra and Jack Clark. I think that is that for now. Tishamango's too old. Hey, Fox, how's it going? Honestly, yeah, George Cooper will have the most influence here. Hopefully helps him be ambitious, too. Oh, except right, this group is called Defense Clap Clap. They're the offense. Can I change the name? Oh, no. All right, let's try it again. Let's see here. What's a good affirming name for offensive players? Something involving like one's attitude and one's play. Offsides. Off bad attitudes. Perfect. They don't pay me to name things, you understand? Just confusing. Just confusing. Alright, those Dobra needs to go, and Jack Clark needs to go. And who's the other youngster? You, I think. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Wait, what happened? Oh, I didn't want Jack Clark. I mean, he'll be fine. I wanted George, whatever his name is, George Drake. There we go. Fine. Gyasi will get no effect from the group. What do that is? Yeah, anyway, we don't need you then. Any other problematic personalities on youngsters? The Oldiker's 23. We don't need to take care of Akinola. Nope, that's it for now. Oh, Bailey Clements are fairly determined. So could I pile all the fairly determined people together and have them reach higher and higher levels of determination? Let's find out. All right, so determined to be determined. All right, so you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Let's see what it looks like. So the 16-year-old will get a huge amount of influence from the group. Is it possible he'll go from being determined to only fairly determined? Possibly. So Joe Cook's gonna have only minor effects and not get any outcome. So we don't need you. Gets big improvements here. It seems good. We'll see how that goes. Alright, time for a new match. I was talking about changing someone around. I'm glad that McGuire's back, like I said before. And Quigley has been playing so well. Man. I'm actually going to give Quigley a start, I think. He's not nearly as good. How does he want to play? He wants to be a target forward. We don't know how to do that, so we're going to let him play as he is there. Tishamunk will be on the bench, ready to come in if things are looking dicey. And Sante's one I want to go away. I'm going to use him as my spare winger this time, I guess. King is back in. This team is looking productive. Other than Cooper. Like I said, it's his last opportunity to show us what he can do. I believe. So there's still complaints about the team sheet. I wish they would show me exactly what they don't like. So Jeff King's having a bad time. Jeff King, you are in fact playing. You understand that, right? Like, if you're pleased, you are pleased. You're pleased you're playing, but upset about other folks. No idea why. No idea why. Maybe it's that the number one striker's not starting. If only they would come and tell me their problem, not just make snide remarks. Alright, so we're supposed to lose today, is that right? I actually don't know what the odds were. I have no idea. So, we're on the road. Let's not set too high expectations. Hands together pleadingly, have some fun. Cool. How's the squad feeling today? What's the sense we get of the mood? It's going well. We have confidence. Lawrence McGuire, making his 125th league appearance. I'm greatly happy. Will Ollie Banks do well today? Of course he will. Excellent. Excellent. We are on the road, correct? I'm fairly sure we're on the road. We're getting to wear our blue clothes. We've worn blue every single time. I know we have green outfits also, but for whatever reason, we just haven't seen them. Here's the kickoff. A little bit of passing in circles, which I mean triangles. Nothing doing. Bajrami, what a great name. Oh, an excellent takeaway. Yeah, ledge nothing. That's all right, though. What formation are they playing, I wonder? They're playing in a big old... It's actually a heart. It must be a Valentine's Day formation. Baldwin at the middle. Slocum? Slocum. Slocum. What a great name that is. We'll stay in our standard formation, see how it goes. Yellow card already against the opposition. We'll see if we can punish them for their bad behavior here. Nicely developing play. The young Dober returns right-hand side. I was ready to say very positive words about him. There's nothing to say now other than we'll see if we made a mistake in putting him back on the right. Cooper with a good takeaway. That's the kind of thing that's going to keep Cooper on this team. To the middle with Banks. Up to Quigley and away again. Every time I see Banks' name, I think I need to make a Banks-based joke here. But I get overwhelmed with the number of things that Banks means. Oh, Longstaff has a terrible chance. Gets another opportunity and puts it in. He knows full well I made fun of his name by calling him Longstaff instead of Langstaff. He used that big old... What is this? What is this? That's a offsides what that is. So not only does he have a long staff, he also has a long body reaching into offsides position. No. You can't cheat. You can't get away with that, even with a great name like that one. Alright, we continue along. Opposition corner. That one really does go in. So... Bomber to the middle. It's unfortunate. Bajrami with a very nice header. That header reminds me of last night's Croatia score. Absolutely wicked header there. That's not good. So that's their very first shot. It was on target. It was a goal. Unfortunate. Dobra's taken a knock. It's a bruised ankle. He wants to come off. Fine. So Asante, our swinging winger, comes in now. Hopefully he does well and will generate some interest for him. Youngster Dobra hopefully heals up quickly and gets in a good position. We're not playing all that bad yet. I think that header was a bit of a lucky one for them. Maybe luck will be a lady for us as well. I want to make us watch it again, but I don't want my heart to be broken again. Asante with a very nice delivery to Quigley. The mayor can't do a thing with it. I'm not sure how much longer he'll be in office, but we play like that. Not looking good for his re-election campaign. Once more on the Notts County offense. Back to the mayor. The mayor gives up too quickly. Is our defense asleep? Are they moving too fast for us? Can we not quite keep up with them? What can we diagnose? Fryer takes a minute, looks to cross all the way to the front. Oh, a little bit tricky play. Oh, that was nice. Unexpected player coming forward, taking a shot. But we are seeing, yeah, not the very best of play for the boys in blue today. A very even play overall, but unfortunately the scores went against us. So let's go ahead and check out the team in the dressing room. Dober's been substituted out with that injury. That's fine. Tishamanga is looking motivated. I think he's gotten the message. I think he understands and believes it is time for him to deliver and be a hero. Will the crowd go wild at seeing the number one striker emerging? We're in that substitutes bib no more. I think so. All right. Quigley, you did well. Thanks for keeping the seat warm. Now, we only have one sub left, unfortunately. Our defensive midfielder just not doing well. That's okay, though. All right. Substitution made. Got to believe. Delivered Tishamanga immediately. Oh, that would have been an absolutely amazing start to the second half. From the Friar to the front. Thanks to Cooper. Cooper to the middle to Tishamanga. Tishamanga with space. Tishamanga! I had my goal all warmed up. And nothing. We are on the road, so I don't want to be too offensive to the team. I'm going to encourage them. I'm going to say, it's okay, boys. You're getting paid big money to play a children's game. Surely you can do a little better than you've done so far. Tishamanga's struggling with the pace of the match. He's got a smile on his face, though, knowing that at least his skipper's with him. Come rain or shine. You're probably offsides. Okay. Yeah. I encourage him too much to move ahead. Play developing again. Tishamanga onsides this time. Oh, a very awkward angle for Tishamanga that time. But it's the kind of ingenuity you love to see out of a striker working by himself. Start on sides, move forward just the right time. If that keeps up, surely we'll see an equalizing goal before too long. Young Grimes wants out. Our captain is not being able to maintain his intensity throughout the entire match. So I'm actually going to do this myself. Cook is able to play either side, I believe. No, they're both right-footed, unfortunately. Williams usually plays the right side, though, so I am going to put Cook. No. Gotta do it in the correct order. The game gets confused. Cook goes to Grimes' position. Grimes comes out. That's all the substitutions. That's all we got. So, Williams, you are the senior man on the field now. Make an impact. Fine. Sante's looking okay. I want to say something to the team, but I don't know what would matter. Also, Tishamongo is looking fired up and is now playing terribly. I don't know if it's the offsides that are working against him. We'll look at a 6-2. Yeah, I'm afraid we deserve to lose this one. We're going to go attacking, just trying to score at this. We're going to demand more. Fingers crossed we have a extra time miracle this time. Nah, this is just last play of the match. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's definitely unfortunate. So we had the higher expected goals. We did play better overall. That one header they got early, I mean, it's a score. That's fine. But that's when it hurts a little bit. We weren't dominating, but we were good enough we should have the draw at least. So, unfortunate. This is a case where I'm going to tell the team, you were just unlucky. Buck up your ideas. You'll do better next time. I don't want to brutalize them after losing on the road. I'm amazed to see that George Cooper's our best performer of the day. I mean, that saves his job. I'm not going to fire him after that, but he did not stand out. A lot of people didn't stand out. We got some concerns. That's fine, though. Early days, no problems. I'm disappointed we should have won. If we look at the numbers, we should have won. So despite the result, trust the process. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say trust the process. For me, there's no better feeling in this entire game than what just happens right there. I'm not sure if I'm going to say the right words. I'm not sure if I selected correctly. And yet, look at that absolute, I want to say rainbow, that's the wrong word, that absolute arc of pure, lush green. Suddenly in the forest of happiness, hope, and future looking. Good, good, good. Tell us, Wizard, what happened there today? One unfortunate header. I liked a lot of what we did today. That's good. My first defeat ever. How do I feel? I feel like it's a very, very long career. Did pretty well today anyway. The fans thought I should have pulled Matty Willock off. Unfortunately, with the early injury, there wasn't a lot of opportunity to do that. We had to keep people we had out there. Did as best we could. Did as best we could with that. It's still just out of playoff contention. Not too concerned yet. Alexander Dumieux. Dumieux? Who are you? A 16-year-old striker. I assume to be French with a name like that, or maybe Belgian. But no, he's apparently English. Are you solely English? Solely English. All he's got going for him. But he is doing well for us. Yeah. Who scores? This time the other very good striker did not play. So, yeah. So far, our under-18s team is undefeated. This means very, very little, of course, but it's good to see for the kids anyway. Not kind of grab deserved win. That's fine. Geraldo Bajrami. Yeah, what a great name that is. Where are you from, my friend? Bajrami. Was declared as an Albanian. Bajrami, Albanian. Okay. Oliver Wilde fiercely dislikes me. Can I give him a firm handshake? I actually wonder what this means. Like, what are the consequences of relationships with the media? Like, will they potentially ask more and more hostile questions? Will they potentially write more incendiary media? Let's see what we can do. So Nottinghamshire Live. How good's McGuire been for this club? He's been good. What's the thinking behind a tactical approach? My assistant suggested it, and I'm a fan of it for sure. The end. So the people who hate me just came in to stare me down. They had no questions. I think I'm interested in giving 1 or 2 more weeks to training this exclusively, and then just start thinking about having a second tactic for other conditions. So I don't know. I don't quite know how to think about like how aggressive is this formation. It strikes me as being like a good all-arounder. I believe it's the case that, yeah, my assistant believes that Park the Bus could do well for us. This would be like a 4-4-2 Park the Bus. Yeah. Yeah. If we were to do this, this is what they recommend us to do. Okeechobee, of course, is not correct for this, as he is not really our team. This is an absolute mess, actually. This is not the correct setup at all, given the players we have. Neither of our correct strikers are in there. But let's just start thinking about this as a defensive one for when we're on the road. For if we're playing against a team that's much, much better than us. We'll stay with this for now. Yeah, quick picking really screws things up if you do it right after the match. Everyone's so tired, but it's okay. We got a week off now. 1 week of time. Hopefully to recover some. Hopefully to sell, what's his name? The guy who is taking up all my available cash. Player of the week. Hallam Hope, player of the week. Plays for Oldham. 3 goals in 1 match. A 9.9 rating. Wow. Wow. So his finishing is not that good. His heading is not that good. His long shot's not that good. I have no idea how a person like this scores 3 times in 1 match. Everyone gets lucky occasionally, but that's amazing to see. 9.9 in a competitive match. Huh? Crazy, crazy. All right. Auden George. We're being told we should go sign Auden George. They want $1.5 million for him. So I think he's someone we were thinking about trying to loan down. This is always a challenge for me. This player could be very, very good. By playing him, it's possible that we'll be able to get more scores eventually. We'll then be taking playing minutes away from my own players. And if we do that, it won't be so good. So I have enough strikers that I'm not going to bring him down. Though, it's an interesting prospect to have someone who has that much potential. Luckily, the team we're against next will be at home for, and their team that's much, much farther down the pile. Also, we should have won that. We should have won the last one, so we're not going to panic. Like, playing well is good. My strikers are continuing to struggle. Yeah, it may be time for us to give my lead striker an unkind word. So in last match, he was a 6-2. I think we've already talked harshly to him. He said he would improve. He's doing well in training, but I believe we're training him on his aerial abilities. How's your aerial looking? Are you improving at all? His jumping reach has gone up. Good. His heading is still middling, but glad he's jumping a little bit more. All right, boss. Please don't get angry. We're going to criticize the last game. Yeah, you just squander a lot of chances. He's as disappointed with his performance as I am. He'll try to improve. Thank you. He's not crazily determined, but he believes he's going to improve. I'm going to say I believe it too. I'm not sure I really believe it. We'll see. The team we're coming up against next does well against the 4-4-2, so we'll surely not be using that against them. Also, we're at home, so these are more aggressive formation. Definitely. Now that people are recovered a little bit from the match, we'll go ahead and reset the team. Dobra was minimally injured. I think he's looking fine again, so he goes back to his correct position. Give Jack Clark a start, because he could improve with more play. Then King has been doing most of the playing over here. I have King on the bench, ready to come in case Chesterfield does not present well. Willock was off last match, I believe. I want to go and bring him back in again. And we'll give Akinola a start here. And Whelan's playing so well, but in fact he's not especially suited for the role he's playing. I'm going to try to see if I can offer Asante out for unspecified. Really anything. I'm going to say if you give me $5,000, you can have him. How old is he? 29. Yeah, just take him off my hands, please. Time for a staff meeting. So, what are the concerns here? Lawrence McGuire has improved in terms of his earlier weaknesses. Good job. Armando Dobra would do better if we had him stick to the right side of the pitch when dribbling. Yeah, so he's been playing on the right-hand side. That sounds like a pretty good idea. Training may not be effective if we do that. He'll be having heavier training. That said, he's 21 years old. He can handle a little bit more training for sure. All right, I highly recommend you automatically make any unfit first-team players available to play for the under-18s. Okay, so the players who are mostly bench warmers will go play with the kids and get a little bit of match sharpness in. Only problem then, of course, then is the under 18-year-olds don't get as much playtime, etc., etc. Fine. All right, we can see here how people have progressed in the last month. So Asante has been going down. We're trying to sell him. He's old. That's fine. Orlecki is still out, injured. No surprise. Same with Bailey Clements. So these people have been out for a very, very long time. It's heartbreaking that Clements is falling behind. He is the future of that position, and he's still out for another 3 to 4 months. Orlecki is out for 3 to 4 months still also. So yeah, really nothing we can do on those. No great surprises here. Fine. Next. My personal nature has built decent relationships here. So despite the loss, our atmosphere and support for me are both still good. Love it. High potential players. So Brandon Horton could become a key player someday. Better still than Lawrence McGuire. Yeah, so he's away right now, on loan up in Scotland, I believe. And I think he'll be quite good indeed. So really glad he's getting playing time. He's not playing super well there, but they're putting him in every single match as promised. I wish he had a picture of some sort. I'm amazed they don't even have like a prefab picture, but cool. Charlie Rutt, developing well also, might end up being better than our current captain. Exactly what we wanted. We hired him for the explicit role of taking the position over when our captain retires. And then young Michael Okochi could also become as good as our captain. He's doing well. He's doing well enough. Do I need to send him back down to the youth yet? No, unfortunately he's got to stay on the main team. I want to make sure he's available for the under-18s all the time. Because he's probably not going to play all that much. But it's fun having a kid on the main squad for now. Back to what we're doing. Next, please. We could improve on David O'Hara's current level by giving him a better pro license. So if our goalkeeping coach goes and gets a license, he will not be able to coach as much. So generally speaking, I don't want my coaches doing stuff in the middle of the season. So I'm going to ignore this suggestion. I don't know how much money David O'Hara gave you to suggest this at the beginning of the season, you crazy person. So remind me in a month, thank you. And that is that. Good. Good meeting. Feeling strong about the team. Ashley Harding has been hired on. Hello, Ashley. Very good with the kiddos. Not so good with the fitness. Encourages them to just walk speedily in circles. Welcome, kiddo. On the Premier League, Man City's on top. Yeah, no surprise there. All that money. How are their players looking? Who's the most valuable player these days at Man U? Or can we not see it by value? It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Highest wage, Erling Haaland, no surprise. Kevin De Bruyne. Hello, friend. Not for sale, clearly. Yeah. It's fun looking at all these people, the ones you watch on the TV regularly. Maybe someday we'll get someone loaned down from there. Probably not, though. Alright, so we're not really focused on anything right now. As much as I do want to find some defensive lefts. Oh, you know what? This guy's a free agent. He's 26, I'm going to say it's too old for us. But I just realized we have a character who's very good in this position on loan. I think I'm not allowed to bring him back. Where is that? Like loan manager. Show me everybody. Danny Rowe. No, he's the old man. Brendan Horton. Okay, show me the loan details. Cannot be terminated. Stop. Yeah, maybe in the future I should find ways to make loans terminable to avoid this situation right here, where he would be so much help for us. That's okay. All right, it's about noon my time. As I mentioned earlier, I didn't get much sleep last night. We didn't go to bed till about 4 o'clock. So I think it's the case that I'm going to be ending the stream in just a moment here. It's been a lot of fun, but I'm flagging a little bit. Gotta go lick my wounds after the loss in my game and the loss for Japan. Nobody wants Asante still. We've encouraged him to find another club. Unfortunately, the money they're offering is just not enough. But I play this regularly. So I play Football Manager once a year for usually a couple weeks in a row. The first year I ever did it, I played for a month straight and absolutely loved it, but almost killed the stream in the process. So, yeah, I tend to do one playthrough every year. Unfortunately, it's a game that unless you skip through a tremendous amount of stuff, it takes quite a bit of streaming to make major progress in. I think it's the case that most people who play a game like this will want to take a team and try to achieve great goals over multiple seasons, as opposed to just playing 1 or 2 games. So, yes, I do play it fairly often, but I always feel like it requires a big time investment. For the first time this season, one of my players made the team of the week in the league. Good old Tom Whelan there. He's not great. He's fine, though. He had one player of the match award so far. He had a really strong assist up to Quigley, but good stuff. It's still 3 to 4 months out. So we get Clements back for the second half of the season. That'd be really nice to have. Really, really nice. And then young Sam Hooper, 17 years old, can be given a professional contract if he wants to. He's got some potential ability. Really high determination, so he might make the most of himself. He's kind of a middling player. Let's look at him again in a few months, at the end of the year, and check and see. He's the kind of player we could sign just to sell to somebody else. But yeah, I think that will do it. Let's find someone to radio host and share the love with. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. We'll do all this tomorrow for sure, for sure. We gotta save the old game here. You'd be happy to watch the off-season this game? Oh, no, I always do the off-season on stream. I do all this game off stream. Like, definitely yesterday, after stream, I pulled up the game and, like, looked at all my players, trying to better understand how they interacted. But no, every time I've done a full manager playthrough, I've done all of it on stream. And it's fun, it's fun. I really enjoy it, but it just requires so much commitment to playing this game. And like I said before, there are definitely some players who, or some viewers who are not into this at all. That's how it goes. Let's find someone to radio host real quick. Who is playing FM 2023? Hey, I am. Hello, Resorty. Someone playing Croatia. No, that upsets me too much. Is anyone playing in English? Okay, this player is playing as Philly Union. I think it's MLS, probably. I think it's MLS. Let's go ahead and radio host this person. I do not know them at all. Their name is Stephen Lee FC. Let's go ahead and radio host. When you get there, kindly do offer a hello friend. Give them a kind word. And I'll be back tomorrow for some more kind words for y'all. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider throwing me a follow. Maybe we'll see you again real soon. Goodbye. Thank you. Sandwich o'clock.